Well, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Samhain message. This time of year, the veil between worlds is the thinnest, allowing you, your guides, and your ancestors to communicate more freely. A perfect time for them to reach out to you, send signs, symbols, and messages to help you with your journey. You can even do a ritual yourself to reach out and ask for specific signs for specific questions. It's also a perfect time to set an intention and move forward with great success. Remember, words are spellings, and cast out to the universe. Your thoughts really affect things. Now, I will offer up a small blessing for you, the collective, and the ancestors, as well as the world at large. Then we shall convene with the ancestors to see what messages are meant for you to hear. Joy and peace for the world. Let no sadness come to this heart. Let no trouble come to these arms. Let no conflict come to these eyes. Let my soul be filled with the blessing of joy and peace. I offer this up for the collective, for the ancestors, and the world at large, with love and gratitude. May we know peace in the world and peace, happiness, and love in our hearts. Only for the good, only for the light. Now, beautiful souls, I will tap into your energy individually to read for you, and the timestamps for each sign will be in the comments box below. So with love and light, I'll see you on the other side. Well, hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I start your reading. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for my beautiful Aries. Please bring forth messages they are meant to see at this time for their highest good, with love, light, gratitude, and respect, only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do they want to bestow upon them for their highest good? What do they need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? Bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Aries need to know at this present moment in time for their highest good? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? Bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Aries need to know at this time for their highest good? Let us begin. A time of great joy is upon you, my beautiful Aries. A lot of you have been passionately working away to try and make life work as smoothly as possible. You shall have your success. In whatever endeavor it is that you are trying to accomplish, great riches and rewards lie ahead for you, whether this is to do with your health, to do with a career, to do with a relationship, or to do with friendship, it shall be yours. You've been going through a very difficult time, a time of transition, but you've been learning what is in your heart. You've been learning what you truly care about and what truly makes you feel joy. You found that happiness comes from within inside you. You've decided to follow your heart and follow your joys and passions in life, and nothing and no one will stop you from achieving whatever it is you set out to do. You are a trailblazer. I feel something within you changed. The last couple of years have made you feel somehow like you are stationary to the same spot. You couldn't see progress, even though you've been working really hard to make life work on your terms. You shall see a great time of blossoming, a great time of joy, and that which you wait for, it shall be yours. That which you work for, it shall be yours. You shall see great progress. The moonflower indicates a great time of blossoming is upon you. You're coming out of a very challenging time and embracing the light. The sunflowers are a sign for you. Whenever you see a sunflower, know that great reward and good news lies on the other side. It will be a sign for you for life. It will be a symbol of great joy and great reward. Both wealth and happiness in tandem shall be yours. It says a time of blossoming is about to begin. Blossoming, growth, beauty, and open. You've been learning to articulate your personal needs from a healthy space. You've been challenging the status quo. You are not settling for anything in your life. To settle is to bring great sadness to you. You know that you are worthy of more. Not in an egotistical way. You know that you invest so much in life, in your friends, in your circumstances, that you deserve the best as an outcome. You deserve reciprocity, and the universe is the law of balance and harmony. What you put out, you will get back. I feel it's like you've been given new wings in life, and you've been learning to fly in a situation. Know that you will conquer this feeling. If you've been feeling out of your depths recently, it is because you are on the pinnacle of change, and greatness lies ahead. The Two of Wands can indicate some of you have been feeling frustrated. You want things now. You want to move forward with great speed. But there is a time and a place for everything in your life. The Two of Wands indicates you've learnt the lesson that the world is in your hands and you must take charge of your circumstances to make great change. Anything you do not change, you accept, and you no longer accept. You decide to change for your circumstances to evolve. The Two of Wands indicates you've been waiting for news. You shall have it, and it shall be good. A lot of you are focusing on the next plans, the next steps. The Two of Wands indicates a time of great strategy, and I see that you shall be rewarded for your diligence. The Page of Pentacles asks you to put all of your effort now into anything your heart desires, for it shall be truly successful indeed, whether this is a personal project, or a health project, or career, or love. The Two of Wands indicates that you've been feeling that you've been in the waiting room of life, but now you are no longer waiting. I see that you're taking charge and making life happen on your terms, and the ancestors truly commend you for that tenacity. The Two of Wands can indicate that you will travel many times in this lifetime, and you are trying to be a little bit more nomadic in your circumstances. Embracing travel will enrich your soul, and it will inform you of people, their cultures, and their way of life. The world has much to offer us in terms of teaching and acceptance and compassion for everybody. If everyone had your beautiful, pure heart, my beautiful Aries, the world would be a better place indeed. You are learning the gift of reciprocity. If anyone is not coming towards you with balance, I see you stepping away at this time, for you have more intense focuses at this time with your projects. You're in a period of learning about who you are and what you want, and that great treasure lies within you, as all the answers are within you. Trust your intuition, it really knows the way. The Page of Pentacles indicates you've been putting great effort into your life, but you seek new adventures, new paths, new ways of doing things. You may feel it's hard to change sometimes, but you can push through that and be rewarded on the other side. The Page of Pentacles indicates that you have a young soul, no matter your age. Embrace that playful side of yourself. You are currently in the great learning period of life, where you are learning more about your own needs, what your body needs, what your soul needs, what your mind needs, and what your heart needs. Sometimes these are all very different things, and variety is the spice of life. The Page of Pentacles indicates that you are on the precipice of change, and that you are going to see a great transformation. On the other side, freedom awaits. Success awaits. Reward awaits. Whatever lifestyle changes you are making right now, they are healthy ones, and you are being commended for the choices that you're making. With some of your rewards, it's time to reinvest in yourself through personal care, maybe a course of learning or a spiritual retreat, or a period where you can get away and be with your thoughts. You put so much into your career or into your projects, your efforts will be rewarded at this time. And great news is about to follow you and be delivered to you. By the end of the year, 2 pieces of good news will have been delivered to you, one that you have been waiting for, and the other will be a surprise. Pages always bring news that transform your life. I see a new path is opening up for you. It is more joyful. It is more freeing. You will embrace this path, and you will be truly seen for who you are. You will be celebrated. A lot of you beautiful Aries, in this lifetime you'll be famous, or your reputation will be for something great. You're here to challenge and triumph. This card indicates you will rise up. But remember, you walk on the shoulders of your ancestors, and they walk with you, and they make you strong. Their path is leading to the success that you will accomplish. However, you did all this by yourself. They just supported you on your journey and helped point you in the direction when you felt you needed some. The 6 of Wands indicates a pace of life will transform as well. Things will get busier, faster, but you must ground yourself in this energy. Do not be allowed to be caught up in the frays of life. There is always time for simplicity, always time for friends, always time for family, always time for the simple pleasures in life, like walks in nature or stillness. Embrace the pause a little bit more, and you shall find true happiness and less pressure. The 6 of Wands indicates you're learning about who has your back and who has not, who supports you and who tries to derail you or distract you. At this time, I see you only following your heart and going where you feel truly happy. All else shall fall away. You've been given a bird that is in flight. It's time to spread your wings. It is no accident that your final card also is a bird that spreads its wings. These are both birds of prey. You are someone who is keeping your eye on your goals. You never give up. Whatever you set out to accomplish, you will always push through and win in the end. It says, it's time to expand your wings. No one can bring you down. Freedom awaits, soaring high and thriving. You're entering into a time of prosperity. If you knew that you could never fail, what would you do differently? These are the questions you're meant to ask yourself in this lifetime. Your final trinket is the treasure trove, the treasure chest. All of the treasure is within you, but you shall also accumulate much wealth in this lifetime. But you realize that true treasure lies in your reputation, in your responsibilities, in your connections with others, how you raise people up, and the memories that you make. Wealth, of course, is important. It pays the bills and gives a sense of security, and you shall have that in this lifetime. I see you saving more for the future. You will not have to dip into this savings. It will be secure for you for your future. From this foundation, you will explore new pathways and open up yourself to much more adventure. Do not forget to celebrate yourself along the way. Sometimes you forget about yourself. Personal care and reinvesting in yourself is very important. And that's all I have for you, my beautiful Aries. I hope there is a message there for you, and if there is, I am truly grateful indeed. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Taurians. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I begin. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors. For my beautiful Taurians. Please bring forth any messages they need to know right now. With love, light, gratitude, and respect. Only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Taurians need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? Bring forth the ancestors. What do they need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Please bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Taurians need to know at this time? Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Taurians, I can see that one of the major messages that the ancestors have for you is for you to really search within your soul where you feel like you're giving your power away. What circumstances are you settling for right now? The cards are indicating some of you have dealt with some toxic situations and toxic people. I see an energy here, especially with the trinkets. There's an energy of the Emperor's new clothes. Beware of people telling you what you feel they think you need to hear. You're very intuitive. Deep down, you know when a person is telling you the truth or not. Trust your intuition. Don't let anyone bamboozle you into feeling your intuition is not right. That is not true at all. I see that you're very deep and thoughtful, and there's been a lot on your mind recently. I feel there is a need to nourish yourself. A lot of you are detoxifying at this time. You're really looking at your emotions and how they've been fluctuating. You've been trying to make sure that you don't pressurize yourself too much. I feel sometimes you are misunderstood, or you feel that people do not see you as you truly are. I also see that you are learning to articulate yourself in a healthier way so that you can open up more. A lot of responsibility has been on your shoulders recently. You've been deep in thought, strategizing a new way, challenging yourself to upgrade your life in some way. I see that you will succeed in this. There is a great time of celebration ahead of you. Your first card is the dark side. Be wary of toxic people. I see you cutting out anyone who drains your energy or any circumstances that do not enrich your life. The moon cannot shine all by itself. It requires the sun to light up the sky. Right now, you are the sun. Who is the moon to your sun? Who is draining your energy? It says toxic, sabotage, negative, and bad talk. Also, because you're a very deep thinker with that King of Swords, I see a lot of you trying to quieten the inner critic. You tend to put extra pressure on your shoulders, and sometimes you're even negative towards yourself. This is a period the ancestors want you to pay close attention to. When you tear yourself down, what pressures are you putting on your shoulders? Really listen to what you're saying to yourself. If someone said those things to your face, would you find it acceptable? If the answer is no, then why do you feel it's acceptable to say those things to yourself? Your guides and your ancestors want you to stop tearing yourself down, especially in moments of pressure. You are an incredible being, and you're doing an incredible job with the circumstances that you have. A lot of you are in a reprogramming stage where you are noticing any toxic traits or self-sabotaging traits that you have picked up from people in the past, and you are letting them go. You're creating a healthier space for yourself, body, mind, and soul. I feel like you are trying really hard not to be negative yourself or gossip. You're not the sort of person to gossip about anybody, but you may have caught yourself really being a little bit negative recently because the pressure has been highly on your shoulders. A greater time of celebration, joy, and success is about to find you, and the pressures and the darkness that you feel like you may have been going through are going to be over. Things have been making you feel a little bit down recently, a little bit detached. But I see that you are in need of self-care routines and nourishing yourself in a healthier way. The next card you have is the King of Swords. You're a deep thinker, but you're also a pro at running your life. You like everything as it should be. And with the King of Swords, I feel like you're a great strategist. The plans that you have right now that you're thinking of, they are going to bring you towards great success. This doesn't just mean in terms of money. It can be in terms of your health, in terms of your personal development, but most importantly, in terms of your mind. I feel a lot of you are paying close attention to your personal mental health right now, trying to manage stress levels. A major transformation is going on around you. Trust the process. Changes have occurred over the last couple of years, but you are in the steady flow. I see you being flexible and open to change, and this is where you will truly thrive. The King of Swords also indicates that a lot of you are trying to become a little bit more international, whether that's through being more nomadic or traveling more, or even relocating to somewhere abroad. I see that you will, and you will be happy. Whatever is in your mind right now, you shall have it in your hand. It shall become your reality. So remember, when your thoughts become extra critical, it shall become your reality. When your thoughts become extra positive, it shall become your reality. So be mindful of your thoughts because they become things. The Three of Cups tells me you're a very generous person. You're very thoughtful and you think about people all the time. One of the hardest lessons that you've been learning is that not everybody is as thoughtful or giving as you. And I feel this has led you to be somewhat detached. Don't allow it to harden your heart. You shall find your soul tribe members. I feel that you have really strong friendships around you and a support network too. There are people who truly love you and truly care about you. They may not say it every day, but I definitely see that they celebrate you when you're not there. The Three of Cups also indicates something major will come in that you will celebrate. I see a feast date around you or a celebration date, an anniversary. Could also be an invitation to something that you're going to really enjoy. I feel at an event that you're invited to, the topic will turn to you and people will either celebrate you or pay more attention to you. This could be a time where you win an award or get recognition for being a great friend or a great family member. For some of you, it could be that you win something. I see a lot of success around you, and something you will celebrate will bring you great joy, and know that you are on the right path. A lot of you have been trying to change your life and trying to find the balance between responsibility and fun. And I definitely see a time of spontaneity is returning to you. You've been through a very deep period where you felt very serious and very thoughtful about life and how it has changed. One of the major messages you're being given by the ancestors right now is you will return to brighter times. If you felt it was easier in the past for whatever reason, brighter times lie ahead, and it will be easier still. Know that this is a transitory period, and it often gets darkest before the dawn. You are about to receive your dawn. The Empress energy indicates that you're leveling up in your life. I see an energy here of you nourishing yourself, body, mind, and soul, but also you're trying to choose healthier options in your life. You've worked hard for where you are right now, and there is more abundance yet to come. If you're a parent, it can be often a difficult and daunting task. Know that you are doing the right thing, and know that you are doing an awesome job. If you're not a parent, this can also indicate that everything you're working towards will flourish and grow, and great luxury and reward lies ahead for you. The Empress energy indicates that you will get more attractive as you get older. This is not a gender-specific reading, it's just an energy reading that indicates you will flourish as you mature. Also, I see that you already came into this world, this lifetime, an old soul. You have innate knowledge on how to help people really feel comfortable in their own skin. At some point in your life, you will write a book or write a memoir about your experiences, and you will help other people. For some of you, especially if you are a feminine energy, you may have been going through the menopause, and some of these symptoms may have been really hard to grasp and made you feel very low indeed. You will move through this time, and it will get easier, and all the difficulties you've experienced with this will dissipate. I also see you meeting a practitioner or someone who can help you with that also, and they will truly unlock your potential to move through the menopause without pain, suffering, or fluctuating hormones. You're a very creative person, and I see that you are very talented. There's something that you really want to return to at this time, but you haven't had time. In the next 3 months, you will find time to do that, and it will enrich your soul. Health, of course, is wealth, but so is money. And I see right now that you are attracting a lot of financial rewards in the future. Some of you will actually use your voice in order to get those rewards, whether it's voiceover work, whether it's you being an influencer online, writing poetry, a screenplay, music, or maybe even tarot. Your final card here is Divine Light. It shines within you. You've been going through a very intense time where things felt like they'd shifted beyond recognition. You may have felt that the world has been a very crazy place. You see things that other people do not see. You feel there has been a darkness in the world, and you're trying to move through this time. Everything seems to have changed, yet everything has remained the same. How can this be? You've changed. You've matured. You see things differently. You think different. But this is all in your awakening. I see a major rebirth around you. And as I mentioned already, it's always darkest before dawn. But now you're going through this breakthrough moment where success lies on the other side. It's very important for you to remember who lies at your success table. If they were there during your struggles, then they deserve a place at that success table. If they did not, there is no place at the success table for them. Awakening, renewal, restoration, and birth. Some of you who are pregnant at this time, you are going to give birth to a prodigy, to a child that is a genius, to one that is going to be very, very successful indeed. They've come to awaken the world, and they will do great things in this world too. You will be proud, and you will guide them. And remember, their greatness came from you. The divine light shines within you, and I see a lot of you give really great advice to the people around you. People come to you for advice because you give the truth. And you came to this lifetime to strive for the truth. And the truth of the matter is that you are going to live a wonderful life of authenticity. You will have great joy, and people will share in the rewards with you. As you mature, I see you connecting more to nature and attracting good people and good circumstances into your life. If you are searching for love at this time, I see you talking to somebody new. You'll meet this person at a gathering. where people celebrate and the ambiance is really busy. There's music and laughter and joy. This place may even be by the sea. I see that you will have a conversation of a decade that you grew up in or are fond of. You'll talk about the music of that decade, and it will bring you both together, and both of you will share a wonderful life of love together. If you're already in a relationship with a person, I see that some of you have been trying to help your partner through a difficult time. Greater times lie ahead, and you will celebrate each other. I see both of you moving to a more rural environment. Some of you may even want to grow your own food. I feel learning now how to do that is going to be very positive for when you make that move. Your partner loves you beyond your recognition and is very supportive of you. I definitely see that your dark times are over and you're going through a major breakthrough. Some of you on an aesthetic level may also feel more confident about your body. And I see a lot of you actually embracing new change in your wardrobe aesthetically. You may embrace a new style, something that's more colorful and flamboyant to really express the positivity that you feel in your soul after a period of deep reflection and going through a dark night of the soul energy. As you awaken, you will embrace brighter colors. Even if your favorite color was black, you will embrace the brighter colors because this is now your soul colors shining through. And that's all I have for you, my beautiful Taurians. There's great success and reward on its way for you, and you will celebrate great things very shortly. By the end of the year, you will know great successes and you will have celebrated them, and you will look forward to 2025 with even greater things ahead. Thank you so much. I hope something resonates here, and if it does, I am truly grateful. Love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I start your reading. Only for the good, only for the light, only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for my beautiful Gemini, please bring forward any messages they are meant to know right now for their highest good. With love, light, gratitude and respect, only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini, bring forth the ancestors? What are they meant to be aware of at this time, my beautiful Gemini, for their highest good? Thank you so much, my Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini, bring forth the ancestors? What are my beautiful Gemini meant to see for their highest good? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini, bring forth the ancestors? What are they meant to see for their highest good? My beautiful Gemini, please show them the way. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, the ancestors have a very strong message for you at this time, and that is, do not let fear rob you of joy. For some of you, you're feeling very stuck. And for a sign like yours, the worst thing to feel is stuck. You are ever moving forward, and therefore you are here to face challenges and I feel you have been going through a very difficult time. There is an energy here of two paths. You may have an inner battle at this time of which path to choose, but your heart always knows the way. You've been given the umbrellas, which indicates you are protected at this time. But all those umbrellas, they have not been unfolded just yet, which means there is no need for you to unfold them. There is no need for you to activate extra protection at this time, as there is nothing to fear. But know that your ancestors walk with you every step of the way. You actually got the Ancestors card itself, which is a very strong message indeed. They walk with you, by your side, and they help you in all your endeavors. Sometimes you forget to ask them for help. You have a very strong family lineage. They are sending you signs continuously, but you must ask for one very precise so you know that they are answering your question. They are loyal to your cause and loyal to your needs, and will step in whenever you need help or guidance. It says look for clues to your challenges and gifts in your family patterns, family, ancestral, karma, and spirits. You've been given one of the hardest tasks of all, and that is to break generational wounding or karmic lines. This, you may find, has caused you to stay stuck or rooted in certain patterns. You've noticed certain patterns or behaviors in your family lineage that you've been trying to avoid. This has caused discomfort and sometimes conflict in your family lineage. But know that this was a path that you had to take, and you are strong enough to break the ancestral line. You're doing something that they never did, and the ancestors are truly proud of you. They see how strong you are. Recently, you've been going through some challenges. You have the Nightmare card. Something happened which has really changed you, and you're not going back to that person. But you may revisit parts of yourself to remind yourself of how strong you are, how fun you are, and how capable you are to embrace the future, which is full of hope, joy, and laughter. Right now, you're focused on your purpose and your sense of duty. You have many responsibilities on your shoulders. You can always find balance in responsibilities and fun. This card indicates that you are making progress at this time, even though you may not see it. All you wish for is on the other side of fear and struggle, and you will accomplish great things. The card says haunted, fear, challenges, courage. For you, the past is now an illusion. Set yourself free so you can move forward. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. The Eight of Swords indicates some of you are feeling very stuck at this time. You may feel that you've been deep in thought and overanalyzing a lot of situations, both personal and world events, and it may have kept you rooted to the spot. Now is the time to release yourself and embrace joy. You have a full heart that is waiting to be very curious and see what the world has to offer. You are the Gemini, so you are here to be curious and embrace all things. In times when you are feeling stuck, please take a pause and really tap into your inner knowing. All the answers are within you. There is nothing to fear. You will never make a wrong move as long as you follow your heart. Your heart knows the way, and it will never lead you astray. The Eight of Swords indicates it's time to unlock that inner knowing and move forward without fear. The Eight of Swords also indicates that you are not stuck at this time. You have just got into a cycle of repeat. It seems that it's never ending, but know that a breakthrough is coming for you. You are in stable ground. You also are attracting much wealth at this time. You have the tree as a trinket, which indicates wealth, prosperity, and better times ahead lie there for you. But also, this is the tree of life, which indicates you are strongly connected to your ancestors and to your family lineage. You have many responsibilities in the home space, and you are doing a great job. Do not let these responsibilities take over. You must find time to find joy. Some of the experiences you've had have been very challenging, and you have often worried about what is to come. But know that this is a time to embrace your heart fully and be open-hearted to joy. A lot of you at this time are doing inner work connected to childhood wounding. The Page of Cups indicates you are looking at the cup of love for the self first. It's time to get to know yourself on a deeper level. Time to go off and embrace all that you are and find comfort in your own company. This is a time to really romance your life. Follow your heart, for it knows the way. The Page of Cups indicates a very important piece of news is coming towards you, and you'll be very excited indeed to grab it with both hands. It will bring much joy to your heart. The Page of Cups also indicates that you are a playful spirit and must not allow your psyche to get caught in fear or limitations, for you have no limitations. Anything that you want to achieve, you will achieve in this lifetime. Great joy surrounds you. When you are alone and overthinking, do not second guess yourself. Trust your intuition. You have psychic gifts that you're not fully tapping into at this time. You may have shut off these psychic gifts, especially in the last couple of years. Some of you may have felt that you're in fight or flight mode and cannot access gifts that you've had for a long time. But know that these gifts are always there for you to tap into. You haven't lost them. You will return to them with great ease, but only when you start to embrace your playful side and go out to romance life and have fun. The Judgment card indicates you have a decision to make right now. It may even be a head over heart, which is so often the way with you, my beautiful Gemini. The Page of Cups stands on one side, the Eight of Swords on the other. Sometimes it's really hard for you to choose between the two. But remember, whatever you choose, the heart always wins. If you choose the head, you will return to the heart. If you choose the heart, it shall know the way. And that is the answer you must abide by. The Judgment card also indicates that you have a calling in this lifetime. Listen to the call, and at times of stress or challenge, know that you are supported by the ancestors and they will not leave your side. But you must ask them for help or guidance or signs and be very specific in what it is you want to know, and they shall show you. The Judgment card indicates a greater time lies ahead. You are leaving this old life behind. You're in a period of transition, which means you're not fully in one world or the other yet. You're in the middle. These transformations that you're making are really commendable. You're choosing healthier lifestyles. You're choosing healthier paths. And when you lie in the middle, it's hard to let go of the old to embrace the new. But trust the process, for you're just finding yourself. Have compassion for your beautiful self. You will find the way. You may feel like you're in that transition right now, but know that you are stable and know that great things are in store for you. Much success lies on the other side of following your heart. And that's all I have for you, my beautiful Gemini. I hope something resonates with you in that message, and if it does, I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I start your reading. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for my beautiful Cancerians. Please bring forth any messages they need to know right now. What do they need to hear for their highest good? Only for the good, only for the light. With love, light, gratitude, and respect. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Please bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Cancerians need to know right now? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Please bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Cancerians need to know right now? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Please bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Cancerians need to know right now for their highest good? Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, I can see that you've been going through a very intense time of blossoming. I can see you've been through some very difficult times. It almost feels like you've been numb. Now, you are a very emotional being, and for some of you, you may have felt that you're on autopilot or somehow, like literally, in a trance. Some of you may feel that you've been trying to work things out. You have lots of questions right now. For some of you, if you're in a partnership, you may be questioning whether your partner loves you, and the answer is yes. They are deeply, deeply bound to you. They love you for an eternity. You have the King of Wands, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. Now, this reading is not a love reading, but that's one of the first energies that's coming out. So if you are in a high-level commitment, this person, they love you to the ends of the earth. This person will take the journey of life and love with you. They also are very passionate about you indeed. If you're currently searching for love, you will find a person who is going to sweep you off your feet. Now, this is not a gender-specific reading. I see someone very passionate about to enter your life, who will bring you great joy. Someone who will be like no other love you've ever experienced. But on a personal level, this reading is really encouraging you to embrace your passions, to take charge of your life, to really submerge yourself in the magic of the everyday. I see a lot of you have been very busy, pushed and pulled in many different directions, and pretty exhausted most of the time, but you have endless resources of energy, and you still get up and still do life and still back yourself, and the ancestors are really proud of all your efforts right now. I see that you have profound feelings deep within you, but this period has almost felt like you've been on autopilot, like you've been in fight or flight mode, maybe even feeling like you cannot prepare for the future for some reason. You may feel that you've been stifled in a certain time period, but now you're being called to reignite those passions, to dive deep into those emotions. Remember, your emotions are your superpower, and this message has come up for you before. If someone has told you that your emotions are too much, maybe that person is not enough for you. It's time to readdress the balance. Your first card talks about your commitments, the things that you love doing. Now, I've already mentioned this card on a grassroots level. It's all about declarations of love coming your way. From family, from friends, there are lots of people around you who really care about you. Even colleagues, even neighbors, even people that you see just in passing. They notice your presence. They may not talk to you, but they do notice that you're here. They notice you. And I feel there's a major message here for you, that you are lovable by the people who truly know you in your life. You are lovable, and you will be loved. If you are currently looking for love, you will be loved. But this card indicates there is a time of fairness to come for you. Things have been unfair. You've gone through very difficult times and challenging times, and I feel now is the time you're coming out the other side. A breakthrough is there for you. The Sun card indicates after a very dark period, the sun will shine for you again. I feel like you've been going through a very intense period of awakening, but you had to go through the shadow self before you could come out the other side. You have the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands either side of each other. This tells me that you feel you've reached a certain period in your life where things have become familiar. You may feel that you're influencing your life and trying to take charge, but you want to experience new things, new places, new people, new faces. This is a time to embrace the newness in life, to really open yourself up. The universe is going to step in to offer you a really wonderful transformation. You've been through a lot of changes recently, both on a personal level, but also circumstances outside of yourself. The next change to come will be a truly rewarding one indeed, and not so difficult as the other ones that you have experienced. The King of Wands indicates that you are protected in all of your endeavors, and you're encouraged to follow your passions at this time. You are actually a very deep-feeling, thoughtful person, but life may have made you feel like you had to operate on the surface or somehow compartmentalize your feelings so that you could just power on through. There is an energy here of things getting easier for you. You are such a resilient person. You are someone who really has challenged life and stood up for what you believe in, and people around you really admire you for that tenacity, that strength. Also, although you do not like change, I feel like you are actually very adaptable to change and know that you will go through these changes and grow through these changes at the same time. Now on this card, we have the Lion and the Lioness. This is about partnerships, and we also have the partnership card here as well. This is not just about loving partnerships, it's about people who support you, people who empower you. Of course, you empower yourself, but at the same time, it's important to recognize the people you surround yourself always change your energy. Who deserves a place in your life? Who is empowering you? And who is robbing you of joy? It's time to be more discerning about the company that you keep. If you think about the rose, it blossoms in all its beauty and all its glory. All the thorns protect the rose. During your time of blossoming, it's important for you to protect your energy from anyone who is toxic or tries to drain your energy. Also, I feel it's been a long time where you have learnt that you are a gift. I feel it's taken you a long time to have confidence in your looks. This reading is not a gender-specific reading. I feel some of you have really struggled with your confidence, aesthetically as well as your inner confidence. But as you mature, it's time to take charge and know that you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You're highly attractive. You're highly magnetic. Your passion is actually an aphrodisiac. People are drawn towards you. But you don't see it. Sometimes you're so involved with the everyday. You put a lot of pressure on your shoulders and you're very busy. You don't notice people noticing you. You're highly creative and very talented, and people marvel at your talents. I see that your talents will bring you great success, and I feel like you will blossom and actually become someone who is truly influential. There's a question mark about you right now. You may be seeking answers. Questioning is good. Don't take anything at face value. Ultimately, your intuition knows the way. But anything that you are uncertain of, you shall find a solution in the coming months. The answers you seek will be bestowed upon you. Interesting, there is also a mirror in this trinket. I feel a lot of you, when you look in the mirror, sometimes you're uncertain as to how you feel about yourself. I want you to be aware that you are beauty personified. You have a beautiful heart, and it shows upon your face. You don't look your age, and you are someone who is kind and gentle, but also has a ferocious tenacity whenever you need to tap into that energy. I feel the universe is offering you a new path now, and you may actually question it. You may wonder, is it really for you? But I feel change is afoot, and this is going to be a much more rewarding time for you. Sometimes new paths unfold for us, and we are not sure of the way ahead. But trust the process, because anything that unfolds for you is new, exciting, and will transform your life in the most positive way for your highest good. This card indicates a radical change. I feel like you have been already going through a change, but the universe wants to send you something that is fair, that is good, that is rewarding, that will make you smile. A lot of your cards are all about your passions, and this card is asking you to get lost in your emotions, to delve deep, to really tap into how you feel. Some of you, this is to really lose yourself in a creative project, lose yourself in nature, lose yourself in love, but always remain grounded in who you are, because then you will always have a sense of your independence through all of these things. You can have the best of both worlds. Whenever you fall in love with a person, you tend to merge with that person. Do not lose sense and sight of self. It's very important to remain grounded. Finally, we have the Sun card. The Sun card indicates a great time of blossoming, success, reward, and all-knowingness. The Sun card indicates brighter times ahead for you. In order to blossom, we have to go through the darkness to embrace the light. I feel like you've been going through some very challenging times, but a breakthrough is ahead for you. A lot of you're called to look at your energy levels at this time as well. Questioning or spending a time or a cycle in questioning yourself or second-guessing yourself will only drain your energy. Your first instinctive answer is normally the right one. Trust your intuition. It will never lead you astray. The sunflowers on the Sun card indicates it's time for you to go where you feel truly happy and truly appreciated now. Anything else does not matter, for this is your journey and this is your path to walk. I feel like you're about to be offered an incredible experience by the universe, one that you will celebrate. This could be a project, it could be a personal revelation, a discovery. It could also be a relationship or a friendship or an experience. For some of you, you're thinking about traveling to a festival or doing something creative that will help you collaborate with other people. This will change your outlook on life and may help you make some long-lasting lifestyle changes too. With the Sun card, the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands, there is a lot of heat in your energy. I feel like you're being called to a warmer climate at this time. Some of you may actually relocate. I see a lot of you in the planning stages of something that you will launch very soon, and this will be truly successful indeed. But ultimately, I feel you're being called to really know thyself, to look a little bit deeper, to get clarity on who you are and what you're passionate about. Tap into your hobbies. Get out there, move your body, be in nature. Channel all your excess energy into creative pursuits or physical pursuits. The path ahead for you is clear, and I see a lot of reward ahead for you too. It's almost like an intoxicating time for you ahead. It feels so exciting, like you're so ecstatic, so enthusiastic. There's so much adventure and happiness and joy. You're someone who cares deeply about your family, and you're always there for them. But that does not mean that you cannot be independent and go off and do your own thing. Embrace solo pleasures. I feel it will really enrich your life. Your final card is Lost in a Trance. And with this card it says, lost in a trance of emotions, feelings that you'll never forget, profound feelings, mind-blowing experience. For those of you who felt you're exhausted and running on empty and at capacity, there is great vitality and energy for you. I feel a lot of you are going to work out what has been draining your energy and readdress the balance. Questioning is great, especially if you are looking into health practices at this time. Please enlist the help of a practitioner who has the qualifications to help you with your energy levels. You may notice that you are deficient in a vitamin, and I feel some of you will actually have a test to find out what that deficiency is, and once you locate it, you can actually do something about it and vitality levels return. Ultimately, I feel like you're being invited to explore more, to really submerge yourself in all that life has to offer. We cannot just do one thing in life, otherwise we will fizzle out, burn out, get bored, or feel exhausted. And I feel a lot of you have been going through some trials and tribulations, and it feels like it's never ending. Now is the time for you to rise up in all your glory, take charge of your life, see yourself for as you truly are, a wonderful, bright being who's going through a major period of personal development and blossoming. And I feel this is going to be a rewarding time where the universe steps in to offer something that you are truly happy about. But most importantly, your commitment is to yourself. And once you are truly happy with yourself, all else shall follow. That's all I have for you, my beautiful Cancerians. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, and if it does, I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Leo. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm going to cleanse your space first before I connect to your reading. Only for the good, only for the light, only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for Leo. Please bring forth whatever messages they are meant to hear at this time. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? Please bring forth the ancestors. What messages do Leo need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Leo? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Leo need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please bring forth the ancestors? What do my beautiful Leo need to know at this time? Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, looking at your cards, I can see the ancestors are telling me that right now you are in a period of deep personal growth and learning. I feel like you're being called to embrace your independence at this time. Go off and do wild and wonderful things. Reconnect to that inner wildness. You are someone who is super strong, and you have been going through a lot of responsibility at this time, and life seems to have got pretty serious for you. But you're being called to have fun and spend time with the people you truly care about. A time of celebration is close at hand, and I want you to be aware that whatever endeavor you are currently focusing on, you are actually going to be truly successful in. Whether it's a personal development project, a career project, whether it's money, love, whatever your focus is at this time, you will have a true breakthrough during the next 3 months. Your first card there is Moon Dancer. You're being encouraged to rewild yourself, to really connect to your inner world, to remember what brings you joy and fun. This is a time to be in the flow of life and embrace your inner child and open up to your playfulness. You have a beautiful, pure heart. You've been strong for many reasons. You've had lots of difficult experiences in life. But now it's time to set the load down and truly embrace a time of joy. A lot of money surrounds you. You're attracting a lot of good fortune at this time. It literally says a time of celebration is at hand, movement, celebration, and fun times. Although life has got pretty serious, it is time to really tap into your inner sense of joy. Happiness comes from within first. Everything else shall follow suit. Anything outside yourself is an addition, a cherry on the cake, as it were. This is a time to embrace all that you enjoy from the inside out. The Strength card indicates, of course, a time of self-care, that you are strong beyond your wildest dreams. You don't often give yourself credit of how far you've come. You're being given a message right now to celebrate yourself more. Now, the Strength card, of course, is a Leo card, so I definitely see here that you're being called to tap into your inner knowing and to learn more about yourself. Even one of the trinkets you got are books. This is a period of inner knowledge, inner wisdom, time to sit with self. Of course, you can sit with a good book and learn lots of information about the world, about yourself, and about the universe, about people. But now is the time for you. The Strength card indicates that you have a wild side that may have lain dormant for a little while, and you're trying to reconnect to that part of yourself because life got in the way. It feels like things have been turned upside down for you, and there have been some struggles, but you're strong enough to get through this period and move through towards celebration and success. The Nine of Pentacles indicates you will be financially independent in your lifetime. So if you have been struggling with finances, I see a breakthrough there for you. You're attracting wealth. But remember, health is also wealth. So please take some time and set aside some time for you and self-care. The Nine of Pentacles indicates that you're strongly focused and diligent on your projects. You become very independent. Don't forget to reach out to others. You can share your load. You can share your worries, your stresses, and also you can share your fun and successes. The Nine of Pentacles indicates you should spend more time in nature. It is calling you, and this will help you reset your soul and bring you inner peace. For some of you, you've had a calling to be in rural places, maybe to move to a rural place or be in a place that has a garden, or even spend time in the forest or even by the sea. In time, you will reach that goal if it is something you're striving for. But if you already have that achievement, please set some time aside to sit in your garden or in the forest or by the sea. In this card, my guides are pointing to the fact that there is a beautiful bird on the female figure's form. She is holding the bird, but the bird is actually perched on her hand and can actually leave at any time. This is a period to recognize that you're not stuck where you are. You can make a decision and change in an instant. Of course you have responsibilities, but now's the time for you to look at your life with a bird's eye view and to spread your wings and fly. It's very interesting that this bird has decided to sit on the female form's arm. This is not a gender-specific reading. I'm just mentioning what's in the card. But it's an indication that you always have that wild side, and you can actually spread your wings and fly at any time and embrace the present moment to soar high above the earth and see your life from a different viewpoint and get a different perspective. Embrace that inner wild, embrace that inner knowing, and spend more time in nature, and you shall see a time of thriving because you will be connected to the universe. Now, as you can see, we also have the eagle. This bird is flying. So there is a time for comfort and a time for independence, a time for curiosity and a time for adventure. Balance and harmony and variety is a spice of life. So now is the time to recognize that you are going to be successful beyond your wildest dreams. You are literally going to spread your wings and fly. If you look at your first card, even this figure is spreading her arms as if she's about to fly. What if you thought you could never fail? Would you do things differently? Where are you settling in your world right now? Is it time to embrace change? Great change is coming for you, and there's a lot of success surrounding that at this time. But right now, you're called to enjoy the moment and find more peacefulness in the present moment. Not in the past, not in the future, but here and now. The Three of Pentacles also indicates that you've been very serious about your plans. You're engineering new plans for the future, and these will come to fruition and be very successful indeed. Your ancestors want you to be aware that they guide you now. It is not just you walking alone. They walk side by side. They walk behind you. They strengthen you, and you walk as one. So they are moving you towards your goals and dreams with great strength. But all that strength is actually within you. You'll find new people, new experiences, and new opportunities to help you in all of your endeavors. The Three of Pentacles also indicates that you're a very talented, creative person, but life may have got pretty serious and heavy, and you've had a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. You've been very diligent, and your ancestors are really proud of the efforts that you're making. But make some time for your talents. Tap into that inner knowing. Tap into that hidden talent that you have. Not everybody can see that within you, but you know it's there. So tap in, embrace it, and it shall help you rewild yourself at this time. Your final card is Climb Up the Ladder. This is a period where you're ascending, spiritually, but also in terms of life. You're upgrading in some way. This is also a time where you're going to see many rewards come your way. You're climbing the ladder of success one step at a time. Promotion, more success, improvement, and raise. I see your ancestors raising you up at this time, but also on the material plane, there is more financial reward coming your way. You're managing your money in a very careful way, and this will benefit you in the future. Also, many improvements are occurring around you, body, mind, and soul. Your pure heart is asking you to pay more attention to your own needs. You tend to be an overgiver. Do not overextend yourself at this time. Continue to be your wonderful, generous self, but do not forget about your wonderful, generous self. The two trinkets that you got at the end here are the eagle and the books. You're learning more about yourself. You are the student of life. You came to this lifetime with innate knowledge within you. And as you can see with the eagle, it flies high. You are destined to be successful in this lifetime, no matter what you turn your hand to. Even if your focus right now is you, you're creating a foundation for all good things to come to you. This is a period where you learn more about yourself and your capabilities. Things have been tough, but a breakthrough is occurring for you. You are wild, you are independent, and you are free. And now you're tapping into that inner child to let that inner child know that it's safe to explore. It's safe to be successful. It's safe to be you. You are lovable and you are loved. Great times lie ahead for you. But so many pentacles in your reading tells me that you're very serious right now about your projects, about your independence, about your friendships, the people that you call your soul tribe, whether they're family or whether you have grown to love these people along the journey in your life. There are many people who surround you, who support you and raise you up. Sometimes they miss you because you're always so focused on your projects. Don't forget about them. Keep your friendships. They are deep and they are caring. Nourish them, and you shall walk this journey together through life. That's all the messages I have for you, my beautiful Leo. I hope there's something there. This reading is a little bit different for Samhain, and if it resonates, I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I start your reading. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for my beautiful Virgos. Please bring forth any messages they need to know right now. With love, light, gratitude, and respect. Only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Virgo need to know at this time? Can you please show them for their highest good? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know right now? Please bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Virgo need to know right now for their highest good? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Virgo need to know right now for their highest good? Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, I can see a lot of you have been going through a very difficult time. I want you to be aware a major breakthrough is ahead for you at this time. Time is the major factor for you. I see a lot of you focusing on time, how you feel somehow it has sped up, like there's never enough time in the day for your projects, for yourself, for you, your family. It just feels like somehow time has shifted or changed. The first trinket you got there is the timer. You always set yourself responsibilities and limitations, certain deadlines and points to get to, and put a lot of pressure on yourself to get there too. I feel a lot of you are being asked at this time to enjoy the present moment and to lighten your load. Everything does not have to be so pressurized. It's time for joy, to find where your true heart lies, in hobbies, in adventures, in people. I feel some of you have actually been so drained by responsibility that you may have felt like you've lost your sparkle, but you will reignite that sparkle again. I feel like you have a very complex heart, and a beautiful one at that. Sometimes you may feel misunderstood, but you've still moved forward and been your wonderful, authentic self. Some of you may feel that you've walked a lonely path, and if you're looking for love right now, I want you to be aware a soulmate is on the way for you. It's all in divine timing. You have a heart, and you also have a timer, a sand timer. Now the sands of time will ebb away, but when the universe deems it is right for you to have an opportunity, whether it's success, love, money, it shall always arrive to you in divine timing. I see a lot of you being very anxious about the future, the uncertainty. But in the future, there is a time of joy. There is a time where you reignite that sparkle. There is a wonderful surprise in store for you. It will bring you joy. For some of you, this will be a financial windfall. For others, it shall be love. For everyone, I see here friendships, good times with good people, a time of celebration. The World card tells me that a lot of you are closing out chapters, karmic chapters, where things have been very difficult. You've learned a lot of lessons about yourself. Some of you, the major lesson that you've been learning is not to compare yourself to others. There is a time and a place for your success, for your win, for your relationship, for your money. Sometimes in life we are all up or we are down, and we must ride that wave of life. Do not compare yourself to others, because your path is yours alone. With the Three of Wands, I see some of you have been waiting. You may have been waiting for news or an opportunity. It shall be bestowed upon you now. The Three of Wands also indicates you're someone who tends to prepare. I see you looking to far-off lands at this time, preparing either to move or to see what's on the other side of the sea, to see if opportunities lie there for you. The Three of Wands can also indicate, for some of you, you may have been plagued with hesitation. Trust your intuition, it will never lead you astray, and any opportunity that is meant for you, it will never pass you by. The Three of Wands can indicate that something challenging has occurred for you, and it's put you in a state of pause. As you can see in this card, there is a skull there, and the figure is looking to the universe, asking for answers. Sometimes we have to accept the ending of something so that the universe can offer a new beginning elsewhere that will be more rewarding than anything you had in the past. Trust the process. For some of you, you may have felt like you've been in a time of winter, but now is the time for you to experience great joy. That Three of Wands, whatever it is that you are hoping for, yearning for, manifesting, waiting for, it shall be bestowed upon you. Your heart knows the way, and your heart is manifesting these great things into your life. This is the card of waiting and yearning. On the opposing side of that is the Two of Cups, accepting whatever it is that you have been manifesting. The universe bestows an opportunity upon you for your heart to be fulfilled. The Two of Cups indicates a proposal or an offering from the universe or someone in your life that is going to be truly rewarding indeed. At grassroots, the Two of Cups means whatever is in your heart, you shall have in the material plane. You shall have it in your hand. You will toast yourself. I'm also being told you need to celebrate yourself more. Sometimes you forget about how far you've come. The ancestors want you to be aware you're doing a great job. You spend a lot of time in your head, though, second-guessing yourself. Please don't shoot the messenger. This is the message that's coming through. I feel there's an energy here of you realizing that your intuition is always on point. And the Two of Cups is for you to celebrate yourself more and to recognize that you are creating very intense, beautiful partnerships in your life too. Friendships, loving relationships. There are people here who want to support you. But for some of you, you are like a lone wolf, independent. You like to go off and do your own thing. Don't forget to nurture friendships. No man is an island. No woman is an island. This is not a gender-specific reading. It's all about the energy of the reading. There is a time to be alone, and there is a time to prosper with others and share joy. Make sure you find balance between the two. The World card indicates a cycle of knowing, a cycle of learning, and a cycle that has come to an end. Waiting has come to an end for you because it will bring great joy. Whatever it is you've been waiting for shall be bestowed upon you. You've been waiting too long, and now is the time. It doesn't always have to be love, but if you are looking for a loving relationship, a soulmate will now join you by your side. This person is from a different part of the world than you, and you may meet this person traveling, or they're traveling to your area. You've been waiting a long time for the love that you truly deserve and desire, and this will truly be a rewarding relationship indeed. For some of you, if you're already in a high-level commitment, I see that you will travel with your partner very soon. And the World card indicates that some of you may actually relocate later on. It won't be right now, but it will be soon. You'll have to wait a little bit before you actually relocate full-time. You may trial it for a little while by buying a holiday home or renting overseas for short periods of time to get to know the area. I look at these cards and I feel there is an energy of you pushing through all the time. I feel a lot of pressure on your shoulders. I see a lot of you smiling through the pain, the difficulty, the heaviness. And I see that you have a complex heart that some people do not understand. But the right people who want to understand will. And they are your soul tribe. They are the people who are meant to walk by your side. In this heart is a set of numbers. There are unlimited opportunities for you to achieve all that you desire, and your complex heart is a beautiful one. Sometimes our friendships change. The Three of Wands can connect to friendship groups or social circles or teamwork, and you may feel with the World card that some of those friendships have evolved or changed, and you may have outgrown some people. You may even notice a distance between people, or some of your friends may have gone overseas. Some situations are just meant to evolve. You will return to those people in time, but right now I feel you're going through a major period of soul searching, and relationships will evolve and change, and we must accept the change. We can never truly stay the same. This later on will be enriching and rewarding. Do not stress over these changes, for they are meant to be. People will come and go in your life. Never lose your permanent smile for anyone who is temporary in your life too. I feel a lot of you have given people opportunities in the past that did not deserve your second chance. I feel like you've learnt from this and moved on from this. Always trust your intuition and always seek actions over words. I see a deal or a proposal being laid out for you. It is a time of great reward and success. For some of you, this could be in career. For others, it could be health related. For some of you, it could be a friendship. For others, it could be wealth. Whatever it is, it's a surprise. Someone recognizing how important you are in their life, an appreciation. They may give you a token of appreciation. I actually see a heart-shaped box of chocolates right now. Now, I am also being given an energy of life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. but I really see that you're going to be experiencing some very wonderful flavors in the near future. I see someone actually reaching out with a gift to you at this time, even though your birthday season has passed. But I feel more than anything, you're in the ebb and flow of learning more about yourself. You've been in a deep transition where you have been transforming into the person you're always meant to be. I see you reigniting your sparkle, finding that magic within yourself, rediscovering what you're capable of, and really submerging yourself in your passions. It says a wonderful surprise is in store for you. Surprises, joy, windfall, and good luck. You've waited for this moment, so it may not surprise you as much as you think. I feel it is something you've been manifesting for quite some time. It will occur during a full moon, but not the next one. I'm being told 3 full moon time. This is when you will achieve some sort of good news and success that will try to take you by surprise, but deep down, intuitively, you know it will happen for you. Your final card is walk the path. You have a calling, and you are walking that path, and sometimes you've been called to walk that path alone, which has been truly difficult indeed. During these times, you've been tested, and a lot of pressure has been put on your shoulders. But I see that you are now looking at your life from a different viewpoint. You're about to spread your wings and fly. You have to do what is right for you, and no one walks in your shoes. Again, you're being called to not compare your life to others, and if anyone tries to compare their life to yours, they cannot. They cannot give you advice because they do not walk in your shoes. Do not bend to social pressures. You are more powerful than you truly realize. It's important that when someone gives you advice to take it diplomatically, but ultimately your intuition will know the way. I see a great time of wonder ahead of you, curiosity. I see a lot of you wanting to travel or relocate in some way. I see you wishing for something that you feel never comes, but it shall be bestowed upon you. Great travel lies ahead for you as well, and one day you will live abroad or overseas. I feel some of you, this will not be now. Again, I see it will be in the future, and you will feel truly rewarded. Never feel pressurized into anything you don't want to do. Time is actually on your side, and you have lots of time. You have more time to explore the world at large. The world really is your oyster, so treat it as such. It can also be your playground too. You will learn much on your travels, and you'll be able to share it with others as well. There will be a time where you may actually do a blog or something online to let people know about your travels, and they will be interested, and you will be an influencer, and you may even make money out of it too. I see you tapping into your inner power, following your heart, and knowing that you have infinite time and resources to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. This is a period of great joy. Troubles are over. I see you moving into calmer times. You're being guided and protected. If anything did not go your way, it was a silver lining to draw you towards something greater, something better. I want you to be aware that your plans, they're taking shape, and they will be as successful as you hope them to be. Trust in the process and know that everything has a divine timing. Do not feel frustrated when you feel you are not as ahead as you think you should be. There is a time and a place, and you shall be rewarded in divine timing. There are some really good things to come here for you, my beautiful Virgo, and I feel your life will light up and sparkle again. If you feel that things have been really challenging and you felt very alone in your endeavors, you're going to be talking to a few people and you're going to find they've been going through something very similar. Not the same, but similar. And together, I feel you may embark on a wonderful adventure that really, truly reignites your lust for life. And that's all I have for you, my beautiful Virgo. I hope something resonates here for you. And if it does, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Librans. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I begin. Cleanse the space with love, light, gratitude, and respect. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors. For my beautiful Librans. Please bring forth the messages they need to know right now. What messages do my beautiful Librans need to hear? With love, light, gratitude, and respect. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Librans need to hear right now? Can you please show them for their highest good what they meant to be knowing at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please bring forth the ancestors? What do my beautiful Librans need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Please bring forth the ancestors. What do they need to know at this time? My beautiful Librans, what do they need to see? Just so you're aware, I'm only reading the uprights in this deck. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this reading is all about you reigniting your lust for life. I can see that life has been very up and down recently, very inconsistent for you, and you're completely drained. I see a lot of you wanting a new direction. The ancestors are bringing forth a time of curiosity for you, for really time to live life on the edge and do bold and wild things. Really tap into your inner wild. Go crazy when it comes to your creativity. Really book that explorative adventure. Save for that wild event that you really want to go to, or that out of the blue, spontaneous experience that you want to have. This is a period of re-tapping into your wildness. It's still there, but a lot of you have been feeling completely exhausted. With the Eight of Cups present, it tells me a lot of you have been feeling a little bit dissatisfied with something in life. It feels like there's a missing ingredient, but you shall find it. Your first card there is the Lover's Moon. Now, of course, this can connect at a grassroots to you finding love if you are looking for love. And for those of you who are in a high-level commitment with someone, I definitely see you reigniting your passion with that person, doing more wild, adventurous things, and reigniting that spark. But this card really symbolizes you attracting what's in your heart at this time, magnetizing all that you desire. The moon is magnetic, and the Lover's Moon draws things that you desire and you love closer to you than ever before. Whether it's happiness, joy, wealth, health, your projects, success, you shall have it at this time. Right now you're called to look at your relationships, how you can be curious and do things that you've never done before. Go out of your comfort zone and bring your friends with you. This is a period where you are on a journey of discovery. And some of you are going to meet new friends along the way. And if you're looking for love, one of those new friends will actually become your soulmate. This is a time where better things are about to come into your life. The Two of Pentacles tells me that there has been inconsistency in your world. Sometimes you felt great joy, and then suddenly you've been crashed into a very low energy. Some of you may have noticed that certain food substances have been influencing your energy. You may even have a hormonal imbalance that you are trying to take hold of and manage at this time. You will find balance. There is no accident that as a Libran you got a Two of Pentacles, which is all about balance. finding the balance between your responsibilities and joy. Fun must be present, otherwise you will start to feel your soul and life ebb away and feel a heaviness. I see that you are young at heart, and I feel with this Two of Pentacles, you've been in a rush. You've been pushed and pulled in many different directions, to the point where you seem to have forgotten about yourself and your own needs. Now is the time to sit with self and really listen to your heart, to hear what it has to say. What is it missing? The Two of Pentacles indicates that things are going to develop for you in unexpected ways. There is a time where there is going to be an increase in money for you as well, and you will be able to save more. So if you are worried about money, I see that things are going to fluctuate for you, but ultimately you will be on top. I see with the Eight of Cups that some of you have been going through a major period of self-discovery. You may have felt like withdrawing from everyday tasks. You may have even felt like withdrawing to find an alternative way. I see a lot of you contemplating a new path right now, something adventurous and bold and daring and creative. It really taps into your inner calling. For some of you with the Two of Pentacles, life has somehow become a little bit same, a little bit dull sometimes, a little bit boring. You've been stuck in routine. I see a time where you challenge the status quo and where you walk away from everything that is making you feel drained. I see with this Eight of Cups that you shall discover the Nine of Cups. Right now you may have felt that somehow your life has been in a form of eclipse. And I see that brighter times are ahead for you. Right now you're being called to look at your energy levels. What has been influencing your energy levels? There's something here that you really love, but it really puts you off kilter. It's something that drains your energy, but still you're tempted to have it. You've tried to cut it out, but you always return to it, especially during times of stress. Now you're being called to conquer it, and you shall conquer it. It's something that is not very good for you. It's something that's toxic. I feel like you're cutting it out and going through a period of detoxifying, and on the other side of this, you will never look back. Some of you, especially since we have the mushroom trinket, you may be embracing mushroom therapy in some way. Remember, a mushroom, it grows in the dark, and some of you may have been feeling that you've been in a period of darkness or a period where you've had low ebb energy. Some of you may have felt you've been in a period of stillness, but this is for you to recharge your batteries. I feel like you're coming out of this time of growth and you are about to fly. But that mushroom represents all that is toxic and all that is draining, whether it is a person or a situation from your life. You're being called to walk away. If anyone is inconsistent or anyone does not value your energy, this is a time where you are to walk away. If you feel like you're not being valued, I see you elevating and moving away from situations or people who do not have your best interests at heart. You have the hot air balloon there. It's taking great strength and energy from you to rise, and rise you shall. And the view from the top shall be glorious, and you shall have great rewards as you reach that top. Around the hot air balloon is a victory wreath, which indicates incoming success. You are rising. Some of you are going through a major awakening. Success does not always have to be money or love or career. It can be a personal development, which I feel like you're going through right now. You shall conquer many things within yourself and take charge of your energy and your time. But most importantly, you're called to come out of your comfort zone. The Page of Wands encourages you to explore, be curious, tap into that playful side. You are born to travel, be nomadic, and be excited about the world around you. Some of you may have felt that you lost your sparkle. You are going to rediscover that sparkle and rekindle that lust for life. Good news shall come to you in the next 4 weeks. You will celebrate this good news, and for some of you, it encourages you to take a new path or a different direction. A lot of you are going through major lifestyle changes. You may be thinking about relocating to sunnier climates during this time, This will be beneficial for your heart and soul. The Page of Wands is the great adventurer. I feel like you are embarking on bold and daring projects. You're very creative, and I see you starting a new project that will give you great success and great rewards. If you are someone who is creative, as in an artist or an actor or a musician or a singer, I see you being successful to the point of world acclaim. I see you being successful and famous. This will be a very wild life, but it's important for you to ground yourself and be careful of people who surround you and tell you that they can help you, for not everybody has your true interests at heart. They want something from you. They want to use your talents so that they can benefit in some way. Especially in that industry, just be mindful. Your intuition will keep you safe. The Page of Wands indicates a great time of reigniting that lust for life, adventure. If you've been feeling stuck, this is a period of a breakthrough where things get infinitely brighter. Your money will, of course, plateau at some point, but it will fluctuate at first. There is more money on the horizon for you, however. I definitely see you being on the up. But at this time, you're being called to focus on your true life's calling. What are you called to do? Where are you called to be? Who are you called to be with? Call in your soul tribe at this time and explore all that life has to offer. The final card you got is Live Life on the Edge. I feel for some of you, you have been stuck or accepting a certain experience or behavior in your life that you feel hard to change. But you're being asked, is it worth it at this time? Is the life you're living worth the price that you're paying to live it? Wildlife, adventurous lifestyle. For some of you, you may feel that you want to be a little bit more nomadic or be freelance or in some way travel with work. If you're retired, you may feel that you want to travel different parts of the world but may feel it's a little bit unstable right now. But do not be stuck with fear. Embrace joy. Fear will only rob you of joy. If you have a calling to go to a place, do so, but always proceed with caution if you feel the need to. But I see you having a wonderful time. Embrace your passions and embrace your true calling. I feel right now, if you have been feeling stuck, you're being encouraged to come out of your comfort zone and live life a little bit more on the edge. Embrace your wild side. Tap into your wild creative spirit and explore and see where it goes. This will be the missing ingredient. It will open new doors for you. You will meet new people. Your life will be truly enriched from the inside out. And you shall also meet loving, caring people. Not just in terms of a soulmate or a high-level commitment. You will meet and deepen true friendships. Also, I see you deepening your friendships with your current soul tribe, but be mindful of who is not there to support you in your times of need. Everyone can only give as much as they can in every situation, but if you find that someone is constantly draining your energy and when suddenly you need something and they're not there for you, you have to ask yourself about reciprocity in this relationship. This person truly cares about you, but their relationship with you is on their terms. Is it time to step away so that they can fully step up and show you that you have value and meaning in their life? Because you do, it's just this person has got comfortable with you always stepping up to help them. This is all I have for you at this time, my beautiful Librans. It's only short, but it's precise. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, and if it does, I am truly grateful. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I start your reading. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for Scorpio. Please bring forth any messages that they need to hear at this time. With love, light, gratitude, and respect. Thank you. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Please bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Scorpio need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Please bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Scorpio need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Scorpio need to know at this time? Let us begin. Well, my beautiful Scorpio, I can see you've been under a lot of pressure recently. Tensions for you have been high, and you may have been very emotional. The ancestors are concerned about the amount of pressure that you put upon yourself at this moment. Questioning is good. Feeling a little bit out of water is good, because it means you're coming out of your comfort zone. But do not stress the way. It's time to really embrace all the change that you've been going through and know that the good stuff is on the other side. You have the Nine of Cups, which tells me all your wishes will be fulfilled. You must celebrate your wonderful self. Anything you desire, it will be achieved. But I can see that you're pressurizing yourself to push on through. You've put a lot of pressure on your shoulders, but life is very stressful, and I can see that you've been working really hard to secure yourself and your family, the people that you care about. There is such a depth to you, such a passion. It's really good for you right now to channel all that excess energy into creative pursuits or physical pursuits at this time, because there is a high pressure within you. I see you like a volcano right now. All that molten lava bubbling up under the surface. But on the surface, everything looks calm to everybody else. But they can feel you vibrating at the core. There is an inner world that is very rich, but highly intense. And right now, you have a lot of pressure on your shoulders, and I can see that you're working really hard towards your goals and dreams. You've got this. You can do this. Everything will be as it's meant to be. Your first card there is the Blood Moon. Now, the Blood Moon indicates a time of pressure has been upon you. Radical change has occurred around you, and you're not the same person you were a couple of years ago. Something's different. It almost feels like your passions, although there's a lot of tension, they've lain dormant or they're under the surface. It's been hard to really connect to them, really let them out. Some of you may have been super sensitive, but found it really hard to even cry recently because the pressure is different. This card indicates that you are currently preceding a time of trouble ahead. Especially since you have the Camel. The Camel is very resourceful. So a lot of you are preparing for maybe a threat you feel you're not sure of to come. There's some energy here around the Camel where you feel like you need to be prepared or resourceful, that you have to save for something or be ready for something. And you may feel that you've been in constant fight or flight mode. Although this is the Blood Moon, I have an energy of high cortisol connected to this card, and I feel that a lot of you are currently looking at hormones that are out of balance. There is an energy here of having some conflict with some of the people that you really care about. You may feel that friendships have changed, or you've evolved away from some people, and it's wounding. It's hurt you. It's almost like there is an open wound here that you've tried to heal, but you keep picking it, or it just remains present and keeps reminding you of its presence. Either this is something from your past, or this is something you're currently dealing with. I see here you being cautious about friendships or people you feel you can truly trust. You are a natural detective of the zodiac. You're the sort of person you see people's motives before they even see them. This deep intuition is a blessing and also a curse, but it can keep you in fight or flight mode, or always perceiving that there is an insult to injury. People find you very intense because you see through their BS. You see through all the things that they try to hide from others, and they don't like feeling so exposed. It makes them feel uncomfortable. But the right people who are meant to be in your life will understand that is your natural way. And those people who are meant to be in your life are not going to hide anything from you. There's no ulterior motive. They will give in reciprocity like you give. You have a beautiful heart, and you are a good friend to everybody you meet. But something about your friendships or someone in your life that you truly care about has changed in some way, and it has led you to feel a lot of conflict. It says here, conflict, trouble, warning. Tensions are high, proceed with caution. You may have noticed you've been a little bit snappy recently, but I feel this is all the pressure you've been putting upon yourself. If you feel anything has not been going your way, know that it is a silver lining. You're being guided towards something greater at this time. The Four of Pentacles tells me that you're feeling a little bit stuck. It's almost like some of you, even though you're a very passionate, intense sign, you've been called to play safe at this time, to prepare, and it's stifling your growth. The Four of Pentacles can indicate some of you are holding on to anger or something from the past. You may have done a lot of personal development work, and I feel a lot of you have made major progress, but there's still this wound, there's still this thing that you'd still return to and mull it over from time to time and wonder why it happened. Sometimes we have to give ourselves closure on it in order to move forward. Sometimes we have to be strong enough to move forward without answers, and that's one of the toughest things to do. But you came to this lifetime super strong and capable of taking the journey that you've been on so far. The Four of Pentacles underlines that you are safe, you are secure, you have built a foundation for yourself and your family. There's nothing to fear and there's nothing to worry, so there's no need for fight or flight mode. Even though you spend a lot of your life playing the game of chess of life, you're always 2 or 3 moves ahead, there's no need, for I see there are good times ahead for you. A lot of you have suffered when it comes to love or relationships. There is one that got away, and there is one that really tore a piece of your heart and kept it. And that open wound remains with you. During the next 3 months, you will truly heal from this. And next time you think of it, you will no longer have that knee-jerk reaction, sorrow, or pain. The Lover's card indicates that you have a beautiful, pure heart, and you have to make a major decision right now regarding some aspect of your life. This does not have to be to do with love. This can be something that you love. It can be a passion project, a way of life, a decision you have to make. Don't play it safe. Do your due diligence and follow your heart. Remember, we always return to our first love. And I'm not talking about a person. Our heart knows the way. So whatever you're faced with in terms of your choices, your heart will always win. Even if you choose your head, eventually you will return to your heart. So remember, lead with passion and lead with your heart. Some of the experiences you've had have had the ability to harden your heart, but you fought really hard to make sure that did not happen. You must know in this lifetime that you are lovable and you will be loved. Whether you are in a high-level commitment or not right now, love will surround you and will be all-encompassing. Your ancestors want you to know that you are loved by them, and they walk by your side. They whisper in your ear. Sometimes you may feel a breeze just past your ear, and this is letting you know that they are present. You've been learning how to move away from anyone who drains your energy. You tend to give people second chances, but know when a person does not deserve another chance. The ancestors are giving me a strong message. If a poisonous snake bites you, do you run after that snake to ask it why it hurt you, why it bit you? Do you run after that snake to tell it how you feel and that you're a good person and it should not have bitten you? No, you run in the opposite direction to heal, to find help to heal, not from the snake that bit you. This is one of the major lessons you are meant to learn in this lifetime. Sometimes we need to learn to let go. A person will come into your life for a reason and a season, and now you are in the season of healing. Let go of anything that you've been holding on to, for what truly lies ahead of you is great indeed. If you were single, there's definitely love, a soulmate coming your way. If you are in a relationship, I see you and your person questioning where you truly feel like you belong in the world. You may travel great distances together and eventually end up in a different country than where you are right now. Radical change surrounds you, but both of you are a pure heart and you love each other with great depth. The Nine of Cups tells me you strive really hard for all that you desire and you shall have it. The Four of Pentacles, along with the Lover's card and the Nine of Cups, indicates you are manifesting security, wealth, health, and a solid foundation of stability, and you shall have all of those things. You will reach great success in this lifetime. Questioning is always good. You were never one to accept the status quo. Always see below the surface and trust your intuition on every single thing. No matter who tells you what is good for you or not, you know the way. The Nine of Cups indicates that you will be comfortable in this lifetime. A life of luxury beckons you. A lot of the time in your life you felt literally like a fish out of water, like you somehow didn't belong. But that's because you were meant to go on your own path, your own discovery. You are a leader. You were meant to focus on your projects, to separate yourself for greatness. And much greatness lies ahead. You were born to be resilient, to encounter and thrive in difficult circumstances. The last couple of years have thrown you a curveball when it comes to difficult circumstances, and the ancestors want you to be aware they are super proud of you. You've thrived and survived. You've done a really good job, and the best is yet to come. There's a very important message. Trust your intuition. Always be prepared. If you feel something is off, know that your intuition is giving you that for a reason. But never be scared, and do not let fear rob you of joy. You've been feeling stuck recently, and this has stifled your growth. You're being called to take moments of silence to help quieten your mind, especially the inner critic. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't pressurize yourself so much. Life is here to be enjoyed as well as to focus on projects and to learn. You came to this lifetime with innate knowledge, and deep down you know that the best is yet to come. You're manifesting strongly right now, but every time your anger flashes, it actually dissipates a little bit of your manifestations. Please be mindful to channel your excess energy into creative pursuits or physical pursuits at this time. Your final card is questioning. As I mentioned, questioning is good. It always makes sure that you're on the right path, and I see that you are. This card says, stop thinking too much. There is purpose in not having all the answers. Doubt, skeptical, confusion, and overthinking. When we find ourselves in moments of solitude and we continuously overthink a situation, we can become befuddled or feel like we're going down the rabbit hole. There is a time for all things, but please find moments of joy to connect to the people you care about and love. When you spend time in their company, be fully present and enjoy the moment, for we are only guaranteed the present moment. I see a lot of success coming around you, and I feel like you've built a solid foundation for success to come. You will, as I said, have a comfortable life, full of peace, serenity. But a lot of you tend to fluctuate in your emotions, and it's causing your cortisol levels to raise. I see an energy here of you finding harmony in your emotions. You tend to have access to intense anger or rage, as well as peace, harmony, and love within seconds. Whilst this is an incredible human trait, remember that anger is a byproduct of someone else's actions, and you're holding on to it like a poison. Again, remember the story of the snake, and this shall help you as you move forward, for you are moving forward, and great times lie ahead of you. And that's all I have for you, my beautiful Scorpio. I hope you found something in this message and it resonates in some way, and if it does, I'm truly grateful indeed. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I begin. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for my beautiful Sagittarians. Please bring forth what messages they need to know right now. With love, light, gratitude, and respect. Only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please bring forth the ancestors? What messages do my beautiful Sagittarians need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Sagittarians need to know at this time? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Sagittarians need to know at this time? Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, the ancestors want you to be aware that they support you right now, and that they can see that somehow life seems to have been frozen in time. Something has stopped for you. It feels very much like you've been climbing a mountain. Things have been heavy. Even though you're a fire element, you are normally passionate, intense, adventurous, and curious. But something seems to have been weighing heavy on your shoulders. It feels very much like responsibility. You have two swords here, the trinket with the sword and the ace of swords. Both swords are very similar. I feel like you've been learning how to communicate in a different way. I feel a lot of you have been going through a period of cutting things out that no longer serve your higher self, and it's been tiring and troubling. Changes have been all-consuming recently, and I see a lot of you have been striving for balance in your life. A lot of you are focused on your finances at this time, and your family. You have lots of responsibilities on your shoulders. You will always have more than enough money. As you move into the future, more money is attracted to you. There is nothing to worry about there. Financially, you will have a breakthrough. With so many pentacles in your reading, I see that this is a time to focus on your health, to focus on your investment in self. A lot of you are being asked to look at reciprocity at this time, in friendships, in relationships, in all endeavors that you connect to. This is a time of valuing yourself and speaking up for your needs. The Ace of Swords indicates that there is a breakthrough for you, but communication is the key. We are all not mind readers, so if there's something that you need to express, it's time to lay your cards on the table and have that conversation. Be diplomatic because your words can wound. You have power in your words, much power indeed, and your words become your reality. They are spellings, remember, to the universe. They're cast out to create your manifestations. What are you talking to yourself about in your mind? A lot of you need to silence the inner critic or look at finding moments of quietness to do things that benefit you and your health. I see a lot of you, especially if you're single, this first card there is encouraging you to take a chance on someone new. If you have been hurt in the past, this is an indication that you're about to meet someone new, and you're going to meet not just on a soul level, but on a meeting of minds level too. And this person will not hurt your heart. This person will become part of your family lineage. You will marry this person if that is what you want. If some of you are already in a relationship, I really get an energy here. It's time to reignite the fire in your relationship. Both of you love each other very dearly, but you must not fall into a repetitive cycle of routine. This will rob you of joy and great passion. Reigniting the spark is what I see for you both right now. I feel both of you are saving for a nice getaway. I see an energy here of you both wondering what the future will hold and where you both belong. And both of you will make great plans to take a great adventure sometime soon. And one of those destinations you visit, both of you feel a kindred spirit to that country, and you will find yourself living there one day. This will also encourage you both to reignite that spark into your relationship. Now this card, of course, is an energy of casualness. There is an energy here of you looking at what it is that you're accepting in your life, that you feel you've outgrown, that you feel is not acceptable. What behavior have you been accepting that you're not stepping away from? Remember, anything that you are not changing at this time, you are accepting. Is there something that you've been settling for? This is a major question the ancestors want you to be aware of. I feel this card is asking you to take more chances because something feels very stuck right now. It's almost like you've been on autopilot. There has been a time of being in fight or flight mode, and I feel like that level of trauma or difficulty that you went through has now plateaued, and some of you have been feeling a little bit numb, like the passion or sparkle has somehow diminished or completely gone out. Now is the time to reignite your passions, to find balance in your world, to not be such an overgiver all the time, to find give and take in every circumstance so that you remain in harmony and balance. You have an incredible mind and have wonderful ideas, and the ancestors want you to be aware to move forward with those ideas now. The more you think, the more you will procrastinate. There will be a time for action, and you will know this time. Do not doubt. Trust the process and take the leap of faith. I see a very flirtatious energy around you, and not just with people. I feel that you are going to reignite that lust for life, that passion. You're going to romance your life again and almost flirt with new adventures and rediscover a part of yourself that you feel has lain dormant for quite some time. You are an all-feeling, passionate person, but I feel an experience that you had really stopped you in your tracks. It's almost as if time stood still. I feel this message has come up for you before, but it is returning, so perhaps you need to hear it again. The Six of Pentacles indicates that the universe is about to send you a surprise, something that you will find truly rewarding. For a majority of you, it will be financial in nature, but also for the rest of you, it will be so enriching that it will make you truly smile. This card indicates a surprise, a success. The universe is paying attention to you now, and the scale shall be balanced. The Six of Pentacles indicates that you are a beautiful friend. You're so generous with your beautiful heart. You're always loyal and caring. And now you're noticing who gives back and who drains your energy. Pay close attention to people's body language and to their actions, for actions speak louder than words. The Six of Pentacles indicates you do a lot of charitable work, or you have a lot of charity in your soul. You're always giving of yourself, which is wonderful, and the ancestors celebrate you for that. Remember to celebrate yourself, and remember to give back to yourself. Great karma comes back to you now. The scales are balanced. This is the main message for you right now. The scales shall be balanced, and all things shall be fairer in your world, as things have been unfair for some time. A lot of you have been feeling stuck. You have the mountain trinket, and you have the frozen in time card. This is a period where you will become unstuck. There will be a time for movement, and the universe is stepping in to bring the law of karma to help you have a breakthrough. You're being encouraged to enjoy your passions, but also to treat yourself a little bit more. You don't tend to treat yourself half as much as you should. The Ace of Swords indicates that there is destiny stepping in to help you right now, and things will move with great speed. There has been a pace in your life where it feels like time is sped up, but somehow you have remained still. Time will rectify itself again for you, and I see a major breakthrough in health, in wealth, in happiness, in love, in success, in all areas that you're focused on. The Ace of Swords, of course, celebrates a win. Much success surrounds you, and I feel this period of stillness for you was to get to know your mind on a deeper level, to gain clarity about yourself, to learn more about your capabilities, and to recognize what you truly want rather than just accepting. Humans tend to accept less than they truly deserve, and now you're being asked to ask for more because you deserve it. Spend time in your mind connecting to visualizing what it is you desire. See it in your mind like you have it in the hand, and it shall be so. This is a period of breakthroughs for you. You may have felt that you've been going through an eclipse, but now the moon is shifting and the sun is about to shine for you. You've been going through a very intense period of blossoming, a journey of discovery that has made you feel a little bit lost at times, but now you shall discover the way. The Ten of Pentacles indicates a lot of you are very family-oriented. Your soul tribe mean the world to you. You are ride or die. You would do anything for the people you truly care about, and they really respect you for that in return. The Ten of Pentacles indicates you've had a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. You've focused on your projects and they will come to fruition. Anything you turn your hand to now will be a success. The Ten of Pentacles also indicates, with the Ace of Swords, some of you may have been wondering about your ancestral line. Well, your ancestors walk with you. They walk in tandem with you as you go through the trials and tribulations of life. But they encourage you digging a little bit deeper to find out more about their story. And as you discover the delights of their path, you will realize that we are all very similar in our wants and needs and our journeys through life. You will see that everything is connected, but they walk with you now in strength towards abundance, prosperity, and happier times ahead. The Ten of Pentacles indicates you're looking at loyalty right now. Who deserves your loyalty? Who deserves your charity? Who deserves your strength and your reciprocity? This is a time of valuing yourself, body, mind, and soul. I also see a lot of you getting connected to nature, the earth. I see a lot of earth and soil around you, putting your feet on the ground, really feeling the earth. It will recharge your batteries and realign some of the hormones in your body too. It will bring great peace to your mind, a calmness that you may feel has not been there for quite some time. You're being encouraged to have more variety. It is the spice of life. So if you feel like you've been doing too much of one thing recently, now is the time to shake it up a little bit. The universe encourages you, and you will reach the top of your mountain. Getting to the top of the mountain is for you to be able to see how hard you've climbed and see your accomplishments and see your life from a different viewpoint. The view from the top of your mountain is truly great and breathtaking indeed, for you shall see that you are going to be so successful in all endeavors. Now, of course, success looks differently for everybody. For some people, it's wealth. For majority of people, it's health. Of course, it's happiness and friendships too. What is it you're asking for today? The cogs are turning in your favor. The wheel shall bestow some great fortune upon you. The sword indicates there is a time to know when to leave something or cut it out. And I feel a lot of you are looking at balance and harmony in your life and trying to detoxify your life, to cut out anything that robs you of joy or your peace of mind. Keep on that path, for you shall find peace and prosperity. There will be a period of serenity for you to come. Flirt with new things. Try and be curious. Come outside your comfort zone. Whatever you yearn for, you shall have it, you shall experience it, and it will bring great fun and joy, and much laughter too. This is a period where you will thaw out, and a warmth shall engulf you. As you can see, you've got the Frozen in Time card. Memories live in the past, and you will return to brighter times ahead. If you feel that the past was somehow better than your present moment, you are mistaken, for the best is yet to come. It says close the door on the past and don't let it have any of your energy. If you can't move on, there's still an attachment there. Remember, you are the change that you want to see in the universe. You are the change that you want to be in your life. Anything you do not change, you accept at this time. What is it that you are accepting that is less than you truly deserve? A major breakthrough surrounds you. I see a lot of you really harnessing your words, expressing yourself in new ways, connecting and leading with your passions. You are someone who stands out from the crowd. You may not see that, but everyone around you sees that. They are drawn to you, magnetized to you. They see your power. But sometimes human nature is to test that power, and you may have felt that you've been tested by many people or many situations. But you are strong enough. You are an immovable force. With that mountain energy, some of you may have felt a little bit lonely of late, felt very isolated in your circumstances. But this period has been for you to get to know yourself on a deeper level, to really know who you are and what you want, and certainly what you do not want. If you are searching for soul tribe members to join you on your journey, you will find new people when you feel called to enact a hobby or connect to a passion project. This is where you will find your people. Also, I see a lot of you are going through a major spiritual awakening, and this is great and rewarding indeed. But remember, the most fulfilling spiritual awakening happens when we're going through struggles or difficult times. It's not an aha moment when you're doing some yoga or Pilates. It's not when you're meditating in silence and stillness. The greatest awakening happens when you're going through a difficulty, and on the other side of that there is reward and success, and you shall have it. The Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles indicates great breakthroughs in all of your projects and endeavors, and you are currently magnetizing more prosperity in your direction. The universe has not forgotten you. The universe is coming towards you at great speed to bring you what you need. Some of you may also have been called to travel at this time or even to relocate, and I see you reaching higher ground where your property shall be. This shall be a rewarding place where you shall feel an affinity with nature, and you will see that lots of animals gravitate towards you. Whether it's mountain goats, cows, birds, butterflies, bees, they're all going to be attracted to you, because then you are truly in the flow and have an affinity with the universe. The greatest rewards are not money. The greatest rewards come within, but they are also the connections with the people that are around us and the people that we surround ourselves with. Who is in your soul tribe? Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who deserves to be there? And who do you need to cut loose? Who's draining your energy and who does not have your best interests at heart? These are the messages your guides want you to reflect on at this time. That's all I have for you, my beautiful Sagittarians. Great breakthroughs are ahead for you and a lot of success, especially financial in nature. But that Ten of Pentacles tells me that you do a lot for your family and you will be rewarded handsomely with their appreciation, but also with their respect. And I see if you've been going through any conflict at this time, all conflicts shall be resolved. A solution shall be found. And I feel you will let bygones be bygones in order for both parties to extend an olive branch and for brighter times ahead. So I'll leave it there, and I hope something resonates. If it does, I am truly grateful indeed. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I start your reading. Only for the good, only for the light, only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for my beautiful Capricorn, please bring forth messages they need to know right now. For their highest good, show them the way. With love, light, gratitude, and respect, only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Capricorn need to know at this moment in time for their highest good? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know right now for their highest good? Bring forth the ancestors to show them the way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? Bring forth the ancestors to show my beautiful Capricorn what they need to know right now for their highest good. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, the ancestors have a very strong message for you at this time. You are being called to be more efficient with your time. I see that you are a very strong and powerful person. You may not feel like it, but you really are ruler of your domain, and you're taking charge of your life right now. You have been sabotaged in the past by toxic people, people who drained your resources, your energy, your time. You have no time for time wasters right now. The Eight of Swords indicates some of you are feeling a little bit stuck in your current circumstances, but know that you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for, and you shall unblock any energies you feel are stagnant or stuck. The Two of Wands indicates you've been feeling almost suspended, like you've been waiting for something, even though you've been working super hard. I see that you've been drained of your energy. Some of you have actually taken yourself away for alone time to be more independent, to march to the beat of your own drum and really build your empire. A lot of you are working on your security at this time, not just for now, but for the future. And in that very act alone, it has made you feel like you walk a lonely path. A lot of responsibility lies heavy on your shoulders. You may not talk about it, but from time to time, people around you can see the pressure that is on your shoulders. Pressure of society, pressure of the world, and more importantly, the pressure that you put on yourself. You tend to be highly pressurized on yourself. You're learning in this lifetime about compassion for self. The dark side card indicates you've been going through a very difficult transformation where you're facing anything that robs you of joy or is toxic in your world. Whether that's bad habits that you have learnt along the way, whether it's you detoxifying from substances, people, situations, you're learning about valuing yourself to the highest degree. You tend to be someone who actually does value yourself, but you've attracted people into your life to test you. You've passed these tests, but they have left a drain on your resources and your energies. Recently, you may have gone through a period of feeling very stuck, and it led you to be super negative on you and those around you. But with time and compassion, you've been learning more about yourself and the circumstances that you're in and why you're learning the lessons that you are. It is to take charge of your life and be more powerful than ever before. It says toxic, sabotage, negative, and bad talk. You're not one to really care what people think about you, but sometimes when the pressure is on, it can knock your confidence. Anyone who is not capable of the successes that you are in life will always try to tear you down. You may have noticed this when you were younger too, that people tried to bully you, to rob you of your confidence, because they saw what great success you will be in the future. They saw you as more powerful than they, so they wanted to knock you off your perch. Nobody ever tries to knock anyone who they think is below them. They always go for the person they feel is above them. Know that you have great power, but most importantly, you are operating now from a place of empowerment. And these people or situations have no bearing or hold or power over your life. You may have been looking at things or schedules or events or places that have drained your energy, whether these are work, neighborhoods, countries. I feel you are currently in a huge soul-searching mode where you are currently finding yourself. You may have felt that somehow time has stopped still. Even though you're super busy, it feels a part of you has changed. You're not going back to that person, but that's okay. You are currently in a transition period as you upgrade your life. You've striven for great success in your world, and you may have noticed the old adage, it's lonely at the top. But know that you are currently attracting soul tribe members. It is only a matter of time. The Eight of Swords can indicate that you feel something is missing from your life right now, an ingredient that you find very hard to find. It's time to soul search and dig a little bit deeper. When we go through the dark night of the soul, it is so that we can embrace the light. And now you will be coming out the other side, and you will see all things that are necessary in your life. It is only a matter of time. You have the sand timer as one of your trinkets, which indicates time is very important to you. You do not like anyone to waste your time or abuse your time in any shape or form. Make more time for stillness in your life so you can hear your heart. During this period of personal development, it is where you will find your strength. Silence will deliver much wisdom for you. It's time to follow your heart. For some of you, we have the castle. It's no accident you got the castle along with the emperor. It highlights that you are striving really hard to build your empire, both in terms of business as well as home security, and you shall have your wish. For most of you, you already have that wish, but if you're striving for it, you will achieve it in this lifetime. Much success is meant to follow you, for it is your soul contract. But more than anything, it is your power of sovereignty over your body, mind, and soul. You are here to march to the beat of your own drum. With the castle, it indicates that sometimes you are so independent it's hard for anyone to get in. Do not allow your heart to harden. People want to know you and get close to you, but you're learning lessons about being very discerning about the company that you keep. Do not shut down due to one or two bad experiences. These experiences were meant to happen to show you to have healthier boundaries, who to trust. Most importantly, trust your own intuition, for it knows the way. The Two of Wands can indicate some of you have been feeling frustrated. You want to move ahead with your plans, but there is a time for everything, and a time for all places and all opportunities. You may have felt that you're in the holding room of life right now. You may feel, even though you're working hard and showing up and backing yourself every day, somehow you feel suspended in the same spot. But know that this is for you to tap into your inner world, to get to know yourself on a deeper level, to know what you really want to do with your life, to know what makes you happy, to tap in to really discover that missing ingredient, for that is your soul contract, to feel happiness from the inside out. The Two of Wands indicates that you hate wasting time and you hate waiting. It makes you feel frustrated. But know that sometimes the universe sends you a pause in order to align you with the things that you truly want. Trust the pause. This pause is often given to you to recharge your batteries and find downtime and pleasure. The Two of Wands indicates the world is literally in your hands, and you can do with it what you will. Now is the time for you to ask, what is the next move? For it will be truly successful indeed. The Emperor energy indicates you have much responsibility on your shoulders, and life may have got pretty serious recently. I see that you have many things on your plate, many things on your mind. But do not allow this to keep you stagnant or stuck, for you are a forward-moving sign. The Emperor indicates that you attract a lot of success, and you are learning to articulate your feelings from a healthy place of what it is you want and what it is you do not want. You are born to lead in this lifetime. You have much experience even though you have walked a short journey. This is not a question of age. You could be 98, you could be 27. This is more about your experiences on this earthly plane. The Emperor tells me that you are an old soul, and you may have had responsibility from the very young age. And this may have dampened your spirit somehow. It's time to kick back, relax, and let loose. Let your hair down and have fun. The Emperor indicates that you will accumulate much wealth in this lifetime. A wealth of experience, but do not allow your pursuit of these earthly pleasures to keep you stuck. It's time to develop your spiritual gifts. You are about to embrace a major awakening. You may have felt that you've been going through an awakening, but this is only the start. On the other side is great joy and enlightenment. So much fun and laughter is on the other side. You've been very strict with yourself recently. You've been holding back on certain things. Treat yourself a little. It's very important to do so. The ancestors indicate that for some of you, you may have had some conflict within the family lineage, in particular with a father figure. You may have felt that this person was austere or very strict. This doesn't have to be a father, it can be a father figure or a guardian, or someone that you thought that you looked up to. You may feel that this person disappointed you at some stage, or you may felt that you're always waiting for that person. They may have promised things and they never came. Know that you are here to understand the responsibilities that they too had on their shoulders. We all make choices, of course, and sometimes we don't make the best choice. People learn. If this person is still on the earthly plane, they will offer an olive branch. They will offer an apology for their misgivings. If they are no longer on the earthly plane and are in spirit, they will send you signs that they apologize or they want to make peace and amends with you on this earthly plane. Ask for the sign that you wish to see, and they shall give it, for they love you and have unconditional love for you and want to make amends. The ancestors walk strongly with you. You may have noticed in great times of trouble that you have more strength than ever before, more strength and tenacity than other people in your situation. Your guides, your ancestors, they walk with you, they walk behind you, and they support you in all your endeavors. If you ever need a sign from them, please be precise. You often forget that they are there. They pop into your mind from time to time, but all you have to do is ask them for a sign or even intervention, and they will be there for you and proceed as you wish. They're watching you from the sidelines, and they're championing you. They're so proud of all that you've built so far. Time is on your side. Time is not running out, and you have a wealth of knowledge, and you have a curious spirit. It's time to open that wild side of yours and see what the world has to offer. This will help you not be stuck in the same space. Break through routine. Although structure works really well for you, it's time to treat yourself and embrace more curiosity. For some of you, especially since the World card is present, the world has changed in the last couple of years, and it may truly have affected your course. You may have felt somehow you were thrown off course. You may have felt that friendships have evolved or changed somehow, and you may have felt very lonely on this path. Know that you are being guided to people who align with your belief systems. The world is changing, but know that you are adaptable and you are very secure in the position that you're in right now. Although you cannot see what is to come, you are being guided towards better prosperity and support and security. Know that you are secure, know that you are loved, and know that you have infinite resources to tap into at your disposal. Your thoughts become things. Do not let fear rob you of joy. Fear, anxiety, although it's hard to move past these emotions, they are temporary. But if you wallow in those, you will remain stuck, and you are here to move forward and lead. The message for you is keep taking charge of your life. Your ancestors are truly proud of you. You've gone through some difficult times, and now it's time to embrace better times, fairer times. You're about to go through a breakthrough, and all else shall follow. You shall start to see the rewards show up. Ask for one thing right now that you wish to see as a reward. When you see that, know that the best is yet to come. And that is all I have for you, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope there's something in that message for you all. And if there is, and it resonates in some way, I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Aquarians. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before I start your reading. Only for the good, only for the light. Only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors. For my beautiful Aquarians. Please bring forth any messages they need to know right now for their highest good. What are they meant to see? With love, light, gratitude, and respect. Only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Aquarians need to know at this time? Can you please show them the way? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Aquarians need to know at this time for their highest good? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? Bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Aquarians need to know at this time for their highest good? Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, I can see that you've been going through a truly challenging time. The Five of Wands indicates much pressure has been upon you. You put a lot of pressure on yourself, but there are lots of pressures outside of yourself. You're striving towards security. I feel like you've been going through a very difficult time. The mushroom tells me that you are currently detoxifying. Also, it tells me that you've been going through a very intense personal journey of self-discovery. Remember, mushrooms tend to grow in the dark, so you have been going through a very dark period. This is a transition towards greater times. You're coming out of that now. I see that you are still doing a little bit more work on your inner self. So it feels like on your personal journey of discovery, we're always learning, but it's like you are 3/4 of the way through to having a major breakthrough at this time. You have the Moon Blues card, which tells me you've experienced a sadness or a setback. But know that this was a silver lining. It was not meant for you. An alternative way has been opening up for you at this time, which brings great joy, great magic, great fun, great success and reward. Trust the process. It is often hard to do that, but know that greater things lie ahead for you. You are also governed heavily in your emotions by the moon. Whenever there is a crescent moon in particular for you, you may feel more sensitive or negative than usual. Know that this is just a phase. Do not allow it to rob you of joy. For some of you, you may have gone through a major separation in your lifetime, and the wound of this is still present. Although you no longer wish to return to this phase, the wound and the sadness can still be recalled, which means it still triggers you from time to time into a period of sadness. Know that you are healing this wound, and a great time of moving past this is assured. You've been met with many disappointments recently. You may feel that things have not been going your way, but I can see a lot of magic around you. You're multiplying good things, especially wealth. More money will come your way. But it's not just about wealth. I feel like you've been putting a lot of pressure on yourself to transform in some way. Know that time is on your side. There is no rush. Take a breath. You're being called right now to slow down your pace. You're moving through a time of emotional healing. Some of you may have gone through a very deep grieving period. Know that this will ebb and flow over you. I'm sending you a huge hug out there. So much love to you all. This is a difficult time for you, and there are no words of comfort I can offer, only vibes of healing and love. Know that your ancestors walk with you during this time, and the person in spirit that you are grieving will send you many signs to let you know of their presence. Your ancestors stand strong with you. They are with you all of the time. You can actually speak out and ask them for a sign, and they will show it immediately. They are holding you up during this difficult time. And with lots of respect and love, I'm moving away from that energy. The Moon Blues highlights that you've been going through your blue period in life. Many great artists go through this time. So if you are an artist, this could be a very cathartic time for you to explore your feelings. Through writing, through music, through painting, through any means you know how. If you're not an artist or a musician or a poet or a writer, now is the time to embrace those skills. They lie within you. You have many hidden talents that you're not utilizing at this time. Life has been challenging. I see you don't have time, but now is the time to make time. We can always carve out a small pocket of time to adhere to our needs. It is necessary now. The Five of Wands indicates great challenge has been upon you, but you're coming through this challenge. On the other side is great success. You work really hard to aspire to the life that you desire, and you will achieve it. You also work really hard to keep your life running smoothly. You care so much about your family and friends. You have great responsibility on your shoulders, and sometimes these relationships are complex, and sometimes you also notice toxic patterns or traits that you all fall into from time to time. This is human, but we must catch ourselves there so that we do not emulate patterns, so we can move away and choose healthier responses to old situations. The Five of Wands indicates you're in training right now, the training ground of life. You're going through a major transition, an upgrade in your life, where great things lie on the other side. A breakthrough is assured. Portals of change are opening up for you. Doors are being unlocked so you can walk through. You will enter into a time of great peace, where things are easier for you. The Five of Wands is being left in your past position, which means challenge, trouble, strife will be left in the past. Many people try to rival you. Even people in your family measure themselves against you and your successes. That is because they see that you tend to challenge the status quo. You do not accept the way things have always been. You're a trailblazer. You're here to shake things up a little bit, both in the earthly plane but also in your family lineage. Have compassion for those who are not as spiritually advanced as you, who have not yet learned the lessons that you have. You have great power in your situation, and you are moving ahead with great strides. The following on card from the Five of Wands is the 6, and you shall reach the 6 by the end of the year. The 6 is great reward, great success, being heralded for something that you've done. You have the crescent moon. Remember, during the crescent moon, be more compassionate with yourself. Go easy on your emotions and know that this time of pressure can make you feel a little bit negative. It is during this time that you may pay extra attention to your own needs. Withdraw and pamper yourself. Self-care is necessary. I see a lot of you forgetting your own needs at this time, trying to keep life running smoothly. The Magician card tells me that you are very talented and gifted indeed, but some of these talents have yet to be tapped into. You can make great money with those talents. It's not just about money though, it's about being fulfilled. So whatever stage of life you are at, this is a time to really dive into the depths of your creativity, and you will be surprised what comes out. Not only will it be an incredible piece of work, it will also be very cathartic for your soul and will be a positive, healthy channel for your emotions. A lot of this is pent-up energy because you have so much of it, you are trying to channel it into one cause. But variety is the spice of life. You are here to do many things, have many purposes, have many interests. The Five of Wands can also indicate with moon blues that you've had conflict recently with someone that you truly care about. Know that this shall be resolved. This person is too learning about toxic traits and learning about their go-to patterns from unhealed responses. Have compassion for all, for we are all just finding our way. This person, though, will come to you with a healthy apology, and you shall find a solution in the relationship that you currently have with this person. The Magician card indicates you have great skills when it comes to psychic abilities and spiritual gifts. You don't just have one. You can tap into your psychic abilities. You can scry. You are clairaudient. You are clairsentient. You have many gifts. You may have shut them down right now because you are under immense pressure. But I see a time of unlocking it. They will increase when you spend time in nature or by water. You may notice that you can visualize better when you take a shower or a bath. You may also notice that your soul is at peace when you're by water, and you see visions of the future, visions that you are calling into your life right now, visions of success, material abundance. The Magician card indicates that you are controlling a part of your life too seriously, and you need to not take life so seriously right now. Try to find fun in the present moment. You may have felt that somehow you work really hard and challenge yourself, but you feel like you haven't made much headway. Know that you are utilizing all the resources available to you at this moment in time, and the best is yet to come. The Magician card indicates that you are able to turn anything into a success. You're the sort of person who could go into a challenging situation and turn it around instantly. This is where your talent lies. You will be a great negotiator. Even if you're a parent right now, those negotiating skills will come in very handy. The Magician card indicates that this is going to be a very magical time for you. It is where you tap into your inner sparkle. You may have felt that life has been extra pressured and full of responsibility, and somehow it has dampened your spirits. You may have felt that as you mature, it's all about work, bills, trying to do well in life. The world has been challenging right now and is going through a radical change. But know that revolution is at hand and things are turning for the better. There is a dramatic change happening in your life right now, and on the other side of that is financial reward, stability, and also good health. Please pay close attention to your health, especially your stress levels. This is a time for managing stress levels. When you feel things are too intense, it's time to book time in nature. Whether it's a walk in the park or a getaway, either will suffice and calm your nerves. The Queen of Pentacles indicates that you are multiplying goodness in your world. You're learning about healthy boundaries. People take you seriously because you take yourself seriously, and you command a lot of respect even though you may not feel it at times. I often say the Queen is the power behind the throne, and you have much power. Now is the time to step into your empowerment and lead the way to take charge of your life. Whenever you need a resource or a person or an opportunity to come your way, take some time in nature and visualize it, and a person or an opportunity will appear for you. This is where you will tap into your innate gifts to manifest. The card of revolution indicates that a difficult time is now over and brighter times lie ahead for you. This card indicates dramatic changes. The upper world is helping you transform and get rid of your worries. There is nothing to worry about. The moon blues can indicate that sometimes, because you cannot see the way ahead, it feels uncertain or daunting. There is nothing to fear. Trust that you are supported by the universe, especially by the ancestors. They walk by your side and they help you on the path. If you ever experience a rejection or a separation, or you feel disappointed by something or somebody, it means it's a silver lining. It points you in a different direction. Remember, rejection is protection and eventual redirection towards a greater opportunity or relationship or path. Know that that is the way, and it is the law of the universe. You are currently reshaping your landscape in your world, and great change requires great strength. The ancestors are so proud of all that you are doing right now. You're putting so much effort into your family, your friends, and into your health. Do not forget mindfulness. It's very important to quieten your fears. Fears will rob you from joy. The world is a very difficult and chaotic place right now. Know that you are safe in your endeavors and that all that you work for is secure. When we go through a period of spiritual awakening, as I can see that you are, you're shifting from the darkness to light, and this can feel very intense. Moments of evolution do not come when you are sitting in silence or meditating. Great awakenings often happen through great challenging times, and you on the precipice on the great awakening. You are here to awaken the masses. Your energy is here to awaken people from their slumber, and I want you to be aware that sometimes people, although they cannot see what you see, they do respect what you see, especially your family. There may have been conflict there, but know that this will be resolved in time. We are entering into a great period of Aquarius, and this is going to bring great revolution, and you shall feel it the most, on the most positive of levels. Know that great wealth is coming towards you. Pay close attention to your health, especially when you are stressed. It's important to manage stress levels. But I see you rising up, and ideas will be bubbling up shortly to help you make major progress if you've been feeling stuck. And that's all I have for you, my beautiful Aquarians. I hope something resonates for you in that. And if it does, I am truly grateful. Thank you so much, and love and light. Well, hello, my beautiful Pisceans. Welcome to your Samhain message. I'm just going to cleanse your space before we begin. only for the good, only for the light, only for the good, only for the light. For the ancestors, for my beautiful Pisceans, please bring forth any messages they need to know at this time. With love, light, gratitude, and respect, only for the good, only for the light. Let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Please bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Pisceans need to know for their highest good right now? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisceans? Bring forth the ancestors. What messages do my beautiful Pisceans need to know right now? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisceans? Bring forth the ancestors. What do my beautiful Pisceans need to know right now? Okay, let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Pisceans, the major message that the ancestors want you to know right now is that you have the strength to close this final chapter in your life and truly say goodbye to anything that is unwanted on your forward journey. It's time to process the emotions and let everything go. I see you've been under a lot of pressure recently. Your Nine of Wands tells me you've been struggling with something, but you're really close to achieving whatever it is you set out to do. The Eight of Pentacles tells me you've been working super hard to make life run as smoothly as possible. You've been learning about what you're capable of, how strong you truly are, and everything is going to come together as it should. The Ten of Cups tells me that you will achieve whatever it is you set out to. Happier times lie ahead. I feel a lot of you have responsibility in your home space right now. Home really is where the heart is. The people you care about, even though there are some complex relationships there, I see that there is a lot of love, support, and kindness on offer. This can come from your soul tribe. So whoever you're surrounding yourself with right now, they really want to be there for you. I see a lot of you feel that somehow your old life has disappeared or has diminished somehow, that the light that you used to have has been slowly ebbing away. A lot of you are super exhausted, really drained on a soul level. The Nine of Wands tells me that you've been going through a very challenging time. You are the wounded warrior of life right now, and you are going through a period of healing. Allow yourself to be healed and close that chapter to the past. It informed you, it shaped who you are, it made you stronger, but most importantly, you are now evolving away from it. You're stronger because of it. And it's not going to impede on your future happiness. The Nine of Wands can indicate that you're very cautious based on previous experiences of what is yet to come. You may have found yourself in fight or flight mode. The recent years have made you feel somehow that your nerves are on the surface. But know that the time ahead brings great joy and prosperity, and there is nothing to fear. The Nine of Wands tells me that some of you may be looking for an alternative path, an easier way, and the universe is going to bestow an easier way upon you. You may have been tested, pushed and pulled in many different directions, but you have passed the tests, and now you are going to be on to greater things. The ancestors want you to know, if only you could see how close you are to achieving all that you desire. Do not give up. You are on the right path. A time of reward and plenty is on its horizon for you. I see with the Ten of Cups you're striving for peace, to walk away from any drama. Some of you may be trying to purchase real estate. You may feel right now it's impossible, but a time will come when you shall have your day and you shall have real estate. For some of you, you may be trying to sell real estate. I also see that the market has been a bit difficult, but you shall get the price you ask for, with a little bit more thrown on top. The Ten of Cups indicates you just want to be happy. You want nothing more than you and your soul tribe to be happy. You're always there for them. You bring great joy to them. They like spending good time with you. All of you should get out into nature more when the sun and the weather allows. I feel a lot of you are actually changed by the seasons, and you may be noticing that the weather plays a huge impact on your emotions and how they fluctuate. Some of you may have even reached out to a medical practitioner in order to get a source of light to help you brighten your emotions. This will be very beneficial for you, and if you have not decided to do that yet, this could be something that you will do in times to come. The Ten of Cups indicates that great joy and prosperity is headed in your direction, but happiness comes from within. Anything you see as your bright future, it shall be so. The Ten of Cups alludes to the vision of what you see as pure happiness, and you're working hard to make that happen in your life. But a lot of you are putting extra pressure on your shoulders. Yes, it's tough right now, but you will not have to work so hard for what it is that you want. If you have to push too hard, it may mean that you're trying too much right now, and now is a time to pause and open your arms to receive. Sometimes when we keep pushing through, we don't allow ourselves to step back so the universe can come towards us. Remember, the law of the universe is give and take. There are times to move forward and times to step back. During times where you feel like you're stepping back, you're actually open to receive. You will see things come towards you with greater speed when you trust the process. The Eight of Pentacles can indicate that some of you are feeling a little bit stuck right now in routine. You've been going through a very intense period of personal development and repair, and this has taken up a lot of your mental capacity. You've been focusing on yourself right now, which is very important, but in that you may feel that there is a stalemate or that you're not making progress. You are actually making great progress and erecting healthier boundaries and making great strides towards more happiness and fulfillment in your life. Only when you can unpick what you truly desire can you discover the missing ingredient, and there you shall find it. The Eight of Pentacles indicates you are secure. I feel a time of learning is upon you, and this shall help you let go of all that does not serve you, because this is your main card. But also, you have two from different decks indicating you're letting go of emotions or times, experiences, or people in your life that you've outgrown or no longer serve a purpose. You have the courage to let go of these things. In order to reignite your lust for life or your sparkle, sometimes we have to learn to let go. As a water element, you are someone who is very flexible, but you may find it hard to let go of the past. It's important to recognize the past is now an illusion. Whilst it did happen, it shaped who you are and influenced how you operate in life moving forward. It no longer holds any power over your future happiness. A time of struggle lies in the past. A time of great reward and repair and healing lies in the present. And in your future, there is so much peace, serenity, and prosperity. Trust the process. As soon as you let go of something that you see is diminishing in your life, or does not invest in you, or does not hold you at value, it is time to let go, so that they can really step up and show you what you mean to them. Actions always speak louder than words. One of the trinkets you have is the lion. You're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. It's time to step into your confidence and empower yourself. I've just been given the sentence, it's a jungle out there, but you are king or queen of that jungle, and you are one who is going to thrive under difficult circumstances. But the difficult times will be behind you soon, and brighter times lie ahead. This is a period where you've been watching and waiting for something, and this shall be delivered to you in great stealth. By 2025, the middle of it, you shall have something you have truly longed for and worked hard for a long time. There's also a crescent moon here. You are governed by the moon phases. You may notice that your emotions fluctuate with the seasons as well as the moon phases. Really trust any dreams that come towards you. They contain a message. Never let fear of uncertainty rob you of joy. Trust in the process and know that you are on the right path right now. No matter what stage you are in life, I can see that things have been difficult, but you're strong enough to take this journey and things are going to get infinitely easier. You are secure in your endeavors. The Eight of Pentacles tells me that your money will also be secure, that you are building financially. You're learning about finances and structures that will benefit you and your family. I see family wealth here. Generational wealth indeed. You're moving towards a period of financial independence. Trust in the process. I see some of you doing something you truly love that has been difficult. It's been quite a task I'm being given, but it will be truly rewarding. This card is your final card. You're the sort of person, you have a beautiful heart. You want to believe in people and give them second chances. But sometimes we must know when to let go. There is a time to leave the party, a time to let go of the relationship, a time to leave the job, a time to honor yourself and value your needs and have those needs met. What time are you at right now? What are you accepting or settling for that you should ask for more in? It says, it's time to permanently close this chapter in your life. No second chances. It's not for you. It's a closed path. Something that has been truly challenging. Something that has wounded you. Right now you're focusing on anything that causes you pain or anybody that causes you pain. If anything is toxic, I feel like you're moving away from it. You're honoring yourself, your needs. 8 is the number of the self. So you're focusing on what truly means something to you. You're focusing on your health at this time as well. Manage your stress levels. Get out into nature more. And spend more time with your soul tribe. This will alleviate pressure and build good memories for the future. And that's all I have for you, my beautiful Pisceans. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. And if it does, I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much, and love and light.